Welcome to the Hidden Driveway Show. I'm your host, Amu, and then joining me today we have a very special guest, TICOX'S. If you'd like to introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm TICOX'S. I'm a producer, Twitter extraordinaire. That's too cringe. I shouldn't say that. That's it's not a good start. Okay, I don't have much of a introduction.
Okay,
That's about
well,
it. I'm a little awkward.
that's okay, because we're going to learn quite a bit about you today in this interview, because that's kind of like what it's for when you really think about it.
I agree.
Yeah. Well, to get us started, is there anything that you would like to talk about? Is there anything on your mind right now?
I did put some notes down of what I like some ideas to talk about. I have just pick one.
I mean,
Oh yeah, I want to talk about pirating.
okay. And do you
Okay.
partake in this
Do you do
piracy,
you?
perhaps?
I was. Is this like a legal thing we could talk about? Because like if we can, then I want to talk about it.
I mean, you can just say allegedly if I were to do this.
Oh yeah, if I were to if I were to pirate, I would use like plugin torrent or something.
Yeah.
And maybe use I know a lot of people use qubit torrent, but I use bitcomet. Some people may hate me for that. Some people may think I'm weird. But if I allegedly were to use a plugin or like a app for pirating, I would use allegedly bitcomet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think allegedly I would potentially use like Gmeh maybe. That's one that I've heard is pretty good. Although
Mm,
I know sometimes it has
yeah.
issues, but
I don't know if there's like malware on there or anything, because I think plugin torrent is like allegedly pretty good.
yeah.
That's what the people say. I don't know anything about it though.
You know what I don't understand though? So I have a legal copy of Purity that I bought, right? And for some reason like my software is never like recognized as like a legitimate like program. Like it always says like incompatible, even though like I bought it and like everything. I have to go into the like settings to like
That
get it to work.
that's weird because my legitimate copy works.
Hmm.
It works. So I've never had that problem. You have to go into the software or
Yeah.
into the what?
Like and into like the settings and like go through like the plugins and then like click like allow anyway or something, even though it says it's not compatible.
I've never had that problem. That's weird.
Hmm. Yeah. And then I've been
The thing with
using
like
oh
sometimes with like allegedly pirating, if I were to,
yeah.
sometimes like big downloads on like Google, it'll like download, can't download, like resume, and then after a certain amount of times, it'll just like can't download anymore. So yeah, I don't know if I've only had that problem with non pirating stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
if I were to pirate, then I'd probably have that problem.
Yeah. That'd be pretty unfortunate if that were to happen. Yeah. Generally, not that I ever would, but I don't really I guess I don't really feel the need to, because I feel like I like the sounds that I have right now. Because like Xenology is like a free plugin
Yeah,
I use a lot. I use Purity a lot. Honestly, just those two. That's kind of all I need, at least right now. I'm sure you have
I use
like,
Analogy a lot.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I have like a folder of like any preset that I think sounds good. I'll like add it to like the like folder I have of like presets, because you can save preset as and then have it as like a folder. So like put in like a drum kit. Or I have
Yeah,
like a section of my drum kit where it's just like Synology presets and like other presets for other plugins.
yeah. And you're an FL user, right?
Yes, yes I am proud
Yeah.
with my legitimate copy of FL.
Oh, very legitimate.
Legitimate.
Okay, I see.
Yeah, yeah. Not lying. Definitely not
Yeah,
lying.
I'm a Logic user. Boo. I know, I know. And then I've been using Ableton
What
for class recently, also. But so I've like never touched FL.
for class?
Yeah.
For what class? Like
My interactive music class, we have to make a bunch of like house music, and then I can actually pull it up right now. They gave us do you know the Ableton push controller? Like the thing with all the
no.
squares? No? Okay, well, they gave me one just like for class that I get to have for this semester, so this just kind of lives in my room right now.
Oh, that's cool. That's like you can like that's like almost like a keyboard, and is that a sequencer as well? Like
Yeah.
what is that?
So you can like
Okay, yeah.
play stuff live, and then if you like go into like the sequence and stuff in Ableton, you can like play your tracks live and do stuff. So I have to do all that. class. I know I have to play a show at some point as like a final project. I have to like prepare like a set and like play it in front of a bunch of people. So I'm excited for that.
That's cool. And like here in like Vancouver, there's a lot of radio stuff, and like getting into like a radio job or like being a radio host would be cool.
Hmm.
I don't know, like, because at the start you probably wouldn't be able. Well, if you were on like a already pre-established thing, you probably couldn't just play whatever. But be like cool to get into that maybe.
Yeah. And actually, I want to get more into your music now. So back in April, I had the chance to interview Orange Cake Mix, my favorite artist ever, who's created a massive discography for himself over the last 40 years, right? But on the flip side, you've been producing for less than a year, but you've already managed to become one of the most promising and recognizable producers like in our scene. So how did you initially get
Damn.
into making music? And then how have you been able to improve at such a rapid pace? Because like I'd say you're better than me, honestly.
Right, like as of like right now, I am so burnt out from like just grinding that like I have no ideas. I have nothing right now. But how I started was I don't know, just being like a music nerd and like loving music and just when like the pandemic hit, just being online and like that's when like I was using Twitter, like when I actually started using Twitter.
Hmm.
So like 2020, I don't remember. And from there, just like finding out about radio music and like just being on there all the time. Like when I was like in school, not like in school, but like I wasn't like on like in school on radio music all the time. But
No,
like
I was.
yeah, I was just like finding whatever and just like loving it, and then getting to the point where it's like, oh man, and then finding like the underground. Like I'll get into this in like a minute, but just like finding out like all this music, like oh, I always want to make this, and there was before FL, so I did like produce before like a year ago, but it was so bad and I like didn't know what I was doing, and it was like it was on Studio One, like no idea what to do on there. That
Hmm.
be that DAW is not for me. I just can't figure it out for the life of me. And then moved over to FL when I got my legitimate copy, and then from there, like just listening to like Moz G and like Xavier, like when I found out about Moz G, like it was like this is so weird. Then finding out he was brothers with like AO Lee and
Hmm.
like
Yeah.
same music, same scene, same city, brothers. Their music couldn't sound any different. Lately, you know, Moz G kind of grew off me after what like some bad stuff, but his music still inspiring me. And Noah hates not a fan. Not a fan, but I still like his music, but I don't
Hmm.
listen to it as much
Oh, for
anymore.
AOE or for Majdi? 'Cause you cut out for a second.
Moz G,
Okay.
Moz G. What else? Like Tekla Toe. There was a day where I was listening to God, what's that Moz thing called? It's called 27th Oklahoma to 5th Keef. Like that is that when I first heard that I was like, what? Like this is so different and like crazy and like the beats are so weird and I love the claps and like there's a point where when I was producing I just loved putting the claps in there because I'm like a
Hmm.
big fan of Milwaukee music. Some people would even think I'm from Milwaukee because on my old like Twitter bio it said Milwaukee plug comma
Oh,
or
I remember
Milwaukee
that.
comma
Yeah.
plug comma and air fryers because like at the time those three things were awesome.
Hmm.
Still are, but just at the time.
Hmm.
And then what was the question? I kind of like drifted off there.
How would you say you've been able to like improve so much? Because like, I feel like the point you're at now be after like, for most people after like a few years, like they make like a bunch of like garbage and then they get to that point later on. But you've managed to kind of skip like the garbage part.
I don't know, I'm like super passionate about it. And like that's when people ask me, I'm like really passionate about making it and I want to get like want to make good music and have a good ear. And I'm a quick learner.
Hmm.
I'm a very quick learner for like most things like I like or dislike. I don't so I just pick stuff up fast.
Hmm.
And I don't know, just grinding it out and like just being like friends with like Zyber, like his music. Like when he dropped Full of Myself, like I was like, this is so crazy. And like this like the Gucci sound, like that's like what I got into.
Hmm.
Cause it's just like it's so good. And I was a Gucci main fan before like becoming a producer. But I never when I started producing, I didn't think, oh, I'm gonna make Gucci Mane type beats because I don't know, like it seemed like hard or like in the distance, or I'll just like make whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I would go to like sauce searching and like try to find like the Gucci Mane sound, and found like the Roland Phantom like sound font kit on like SoulSeek, because like SoulSeek, there's stuff on SoulSeek, by the way, if you guys didn't know. You can type in Serum Bank, you can type in kit, drum kit, Zaytov, and there's usually stuff on there you can like find.
Okay.
There's some like free sauce. And I found the Roland Phantom, some Zaytov we use that. That's like a thing now. People like know about the Roland Phantom sound font bank, but I found like it's definitely found before, but I
Mm-hmm.
found it and then I just like started making Gucci Mane beats from there, Gucci Mane type beats, and then New Swag Fits was the first beat I ever made when I got the Roland Phantom sound font bank. I would just like put random stuff together and then posted it on Twitter, got like 30 likes, and then I sent it to Zyber like the day after, and he's like, "Send me this. Why didn't you show me? I didn't see this." So and then just like people liked it, and then just started grinding out more Gucci Mane type beats. There was a lot of really good Gucci Mane like producers on YouTube. There's like Reho Quas, ReijoQuas. There's Coldy with the O's and X. There's the terminology, which prod feel like Gucci for Zyber.
Mm-hmm.
There's Gov Sensei. There's Casio 5K. There's a guy named Soldier, like SXLDNER. And I went on a trip July, and I came back and I was scrolling through YouTube because I didn't have like internet on the trip, or like barely any access. And I saw a beat from this guy Soldier, and I clicked on it. I'm listening, and then like it had the intro, like it was just like this plug, like plug, plug, and then it dropped into like the beat. I'm like, this is crazy. Like this isn't really a Gucci Mane type beat, but it was just so crazy, and like his like the way he like uses plucks and like the sounds bounce off each other. That's like definitely like
Mm-hmm.
inspired me. Same with Quas, and yeah, they're just really fire because Quas produced "Sleeping Off the Dro," off "Full of Myself." I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. There's a lot of crazy producers out there, and I just take influence and inspiration.
Mm-hmm. And are there maybe any other artists you'd say you're like inspired by?
Oh, so many. Big Lil B fan. Like 2, 3 years ago, 1 year ago, I was like so like depressed and like it's the worst time of my life. And Lil B, like listening to his music, like God's Father was like my favorite like thing ever, and it would just
Mm-hmm.
like always make me feel better, and I just loved it. And Zaytoven inspiration, crazy beats. Been listening to a lot of OJ the Juice Man lately. Big fan. Like the beats he would hop on were like so joyous. Which like some of the beats I've been posting, they're like OJ the Juice Man type beats. I just make them in a major key, and I just like make some like happy thing, and then go off that, and then like yeah, and Tech Linto, Mimic Skate, is fire. I have a beat with them. I have a beat with them.
I
It's
know
rare.
I know about that song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Bappy showed you that?
yeah. Well, I saw the open. I don't know if the person ever got back on that one though.
Oh, it's the feature for that open. They did like talk to me, and like they didn't say no, but they kind of said yes. But so really that's just waiting. I'm just like
Yeah.
waiting.
That's always
It'll
the
happen
worst
if it
part.
happens.
Yeah.
So yeah. Inspirations. Like producers, Cranes and Niley, like a week ago when when I entered Burnout, I was like, I am so garbage. Like Niley like is so far. I went through his like SoundCloud like prod, like what he produced,
Mm-hmm.
and he's like there's like 500 songs in there. I'm like, what am like I need to quit. He's so insane. And then somebody like Noah tells me, dude, he's been producing for 5 years. I'm like, oh, okay, I got a little bit of time to kill for that.
Mm-hmm.
And Chaos 2X, like he hops on alley beats. They're always fire. Cranes Cranes produced like one of my favorite songs this year. The song's called Popular by Sophia featuring Jackzebra. We can get into Jackzebra later because
Mm-hmm.
Big fan. Big fan of Jackzebra. Inspirations. I have a hip hop. On my Spotify. I have a playlist of like a bunch of hip hop that was inspiring me when I started producing. And like the first songs on there, like the first artists were Squeo, Mozg, AOB, Lucy, God's Wisdom, Cut Space. Before he blew up. Wait,
Mm-hmm.
long before
Yeah.
Ian and Cut Space blew up. Um, Nettspend, Club Casualties, So, Jackzebra, Chisa Korean, Gucci Mane, Bands in My Pants. I
That
love
song
that
is
song
so
so much.
good.
That was my intro to like Bappy. That was like my intro into Bruda and Bappy because I didn't know about them. I might have been mutuals with them on Twitter, but didn't know about them. And then I heard that song and I'm like, this is so fire. And I made like a Bands in My Pants type beat. It was like a low end like digital cumbia beat,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, I don't know, I just love that song so much.
That's like Joy if it was a song.
Yeah, dude, Bruda is so good. Like, and like sometimes in call he'll join and be like, "Want to hear this beat I just made?" And then he'll just show me like the best thing ever. Or like he's so good. He's been doing a lot of like Neptune's like style
Yeah, he
stuff,
told
and
me, yeah. He was actually the last interview I
there
did,
was
so
okay, cool. Um, I have a song with him on my Spotify. He put me as a feature artist,
yeah,
which
sure it's the
I would
Sombra.
like that. Yeah, you know how like Isaacs is like a feature artist on tracks
Mm-hmm.
he produces. I need to get that more. Like for mixing medicine, Noah, he didn't put me as a feature artist. For 24, I understand I didn't have a thing at that time and it didn't
Mm-hmm.
matter. I'm just saying, like, if we make music, put me as a feature artist if I produce the track.
Ooh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I agree with that sentiment,
Bruta,
especially because
yeah,
like for
the
Spotify,
lat,
there's no like links that like directly go like there's for SoundCloud. So
yeah, and it's just like yeah, just like it's like a it's like a rabbit hole. People can just like click. Oh, this person produced. What songs do they have? What like artists do they listen to? What else are they featured on? And like I made the mistake of accidentally when I do put stuff up on my Spotify, I forgot to make the other artists like go on their page. Like for
mm-hmm.
I still Baby Yoda, I didn't put that so it would go on Acid Souljah's page or Jackzebra's page, which is fine. They can just like go into like the appears on if they're fans of like Acid Souljah or Jackzebra, they'll go into appears on. They will and they'll find it. And if they like it, they like it. So little mistakes there, but I don't really care.
Mm-hmm.
They'll find it. People will find it. They really care.
Yeah. Oh, do you know what happened recently with the Zyber RX nephew song? Cause like the feature just doesn't like go anywhere. So I feel like the boost that Zyber should have like gone from that just kind of didn't end up like working out,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
I was in call when this happened. So he was having a problem with DistroKid. Fuck DistroKid, by the way, with getting him as an Apple Music feature as like his actual page. So he just had to make a new page
Mm-hmm.
for him so it would like go through. So just a DistroKid being DistroKid, not reliant,
Yeah.
non reliable. Piece of crap. I guess Fortnite. There was another artist in my pop inspiration. May or may not have some music with him, like produced by me on the way.
Ooh, okay.
Because when I posted that one beat that got like 11K likes,
Mm-hmm.
he DM'd me like you're fire. I'm like, you want beats? He said, yeah. I wrote to this beat, which was the beat that blew up, which also Moh Baretta
Yeah.
has a song on that. I don't know if he'll ever drop that. And he has another song that on my beat called Old School V8 that's unreleased, and I made a little fan cover art for it. I might ask him to like if I can like upload it on my Spotify and like give him splits on distro, and
Mm-hmm.
if he'd be cool with that. I need to ask him though.
Yeah.
And then like yeah, so maybe music, maybe AgusFortnite, maybe me on the next AgusFortnite tape prod credit, maybe.
Yeah, I need to catch up with what they've done because I've seen that like
Yep.
people seem to like it, but I haven't listened since like the South, like since Plug Park. What was it called?
I never really I listened to a lot of Stiffy. AgusFortnite, I think it was called yeah, I think it was called Plug Park. I
Mm-hmm.
like the song BB Belt. That one's fire. I like watching a music video for that one.
Mm-hmm.
Um, where should we go from here?
Okay. Well, so Zay Plug's production and Gucci Mane as a whole have clearly played a huge role in helping develop your style and aesthetic. not just in your production, but also in your beat snippets on Twitter. And as a matter of fact, your at on Twitter is actually Chicken Talk. So, what about that
Oh
mixtape is
yeah.
so important to you? And like, I guess just Gucci Mane's work as like a whole. Like, why does it resonate with you so much?
Okay, first off with the Chicken Talk, my name used to be Chicken Talk 2006. And one day I like just checked Chicken Talk and wasn't taken. And I was like, okay, I guess I'll just take it real quick. And I was like happy about that. And okay, Chicken Talk. It's just like when I first listened to it, I really liked it, but it wasn't like one of my favorites of all time. And then it
Mm-hmm.
just like kept growing on me. Like production's just crazy. Some people are like, "Oh, I don't like a couple of the songs," and it's always the same songs. It's always Rain Man. What are some other songs? Like around the end, Plug Talk. I think some people like because it's a long tape, so when they first hear it, when they get to the end, it's a little sluggish. I get it, but I don't. Every song's just perfect. All the beats are great. Like Gucci's just crazy. I don't know. It's just like a perfect tape. Some people prefer EA Sports Center, which I get. I get that. Like the production's like really like just Zaytoven's just so crazy. I don't know. It's insane.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Hmm.
admittedly, that's the only Gucci tape I have listened to. I'd heard it before, and then I like
Is Chicken
re-listened.
Talk?
Yeah, it's Chicken Talk. It's the only one. I re-listened for this interview,
Yeah.
and I think my favorites are probably 745 and then Alligator.
Yeah. That's Alligator. I love that song. Oh no, I'm thinking of a completely different song. I was gonna say that's Zyber's least favorite song in Chicken Talk, but his least favorite song is Kermit the Frog, which is crazy. I love that. Like that song is so good. Like
Mm-hmm.
the drums on that, like you can tell like that's like really early Plug. Like the way the hi-hats like play and like it's just it's like the Zay Plugg stuff. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's like what I go off. I don't go off like OG Plug like Mexico Dro or Beat Plugs or Corey Lingo or I was literally just listening to him like Diego Money. Yeah, I'm not like I was never like super into it. Like I wasn't tapped in. And I like didn't know about it. So I'm not like a producer off of like OG Plug. I never
Mm-hmm.
did that. But like Zaytoven's like plug and like the plug that people make off like Zaytoven beats. Like I'm like a big fan of that.
Mm-hmm.
Big fan of that.
Yeah, I've always been more of a plug and B guy, but yeah, the old
Yeah.
like 2014, 2015, like 16, like that era of Plug is so good too.
Yeah. Remember in grade, I don't even remember, but somebody showed like one of my like online friends was tapped into the underground and I wasn't, and they showed me Summers in like 2017, 2018. I was like, this is terrible. I hate this. And I'm like making fun of it. And then like now it's like a couple like the more I would like come back to it even though I like didn't like it, just like see if it like changed.
Mm-hmm.
And it got like progressively better and like I don't know, it's such like a big like artist now, Summers. And like Revive, I know Bappy loves Revive. That
Mm-hmm.
EP is so, or that EP, whatever. It's so good.
Yeah. I've never been a huge Summers fan. I don't like his voice that much, but I'm a big Autumn fan, and I feel bad saying that because of who Autumn is just as a person. But like,
Yeah.
dude, RR3, that is such a perfect project to me.
Is that the one with
With
arms?
Nina,
I
yeah.
remember yeah, I was gonna say with Nina. Yeah, I didn't want to like look like a fake or something. You gotta like double
Well, if you don't
check
know,
the
you don't
resources
know.
or check your sources. Yeah, if you don't know, you don't know. When Bappy dropped Asphyxia, there's a song, Final Destination. I heard that. I'm like, that's the Summers flow. And then Isaacs was like, "Dude, are you stupid? That's the Kosh Dami flow." Because I didn't know.
Oh,
I'm not
on
tapped in. I
reparations,
wasn't
yeah,
tapped in. Reparation?
yeah.
Yeah. The Kosh, yeah. And like he showed me that song. I'm like, oh, that is the Kosh Dami flow. I just thought it was the Summers flow off the Prelude.
Mm-hmm.
Which like I didn't like Summers, but when I saw the Prelude snippet like a while back, like when it was like first around, I was like, this is better than like his like when I first found him, when my friend first told me about him, I hated it. And then when I found when I saw the prelude strip, I'm like, why are people hating on this? This is like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Same with the drank snippet. When that dropped, I was like, oh my God, why is there so many quotes? Why like the quote to like? I'm like, did he say something in the song that's like bad? Or like is the song bad? And I listened to it, I'm like, why are people hating on this? Like it's so crazy. I don't know.
I don't know.
People just I don't know.
I had a whole
I don't
arc
know.
with Nettspend because like my thing was I heard Shine in Peace and I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this beat is so good, but he can't flow on it like at all. And I just kind of had to get used to it because like I don't know. That's one thing that bothers me with Nettspend. People are like, he could be so good. He just needs to. He has so much potential. It's like why can't he just be good right now? Like why do y'all have to like?
Yeah.
That's my whole thing. It's like I feel like so many people like in our like circle could have like blown up because they're so much better than Nettspend, but they just don't have that like I guess like image or like audience yet. Because it's like
Plus he was like
why are you blowing people up that can't properly rap? Like that's my thing.
oh you're not a fan of Nettspend?
No,
Or was
I
that was
no
like your first thing?
no no. I do like his music, but it's just like I just feel like when clearly doesn't have like everything there yet, it just doesn't make sense why they'll gas up like people like that, and then artists that clearly like put in more like just don't get the same like recognition. I guess.
Well, it was mainly cause it's all a friend group thing. Like people gassing up Netspend. Like he was like that's Xavier's friend, that's Zero's friend. Like Zero put him on,
Mm-hmm.
and like would like share his stuff and like I don't know who like put him on early, but I know it was Xavier and Zero. So there's that. And there's nobody in like our friend group that's like super big. I feel like the first person that's gonna get big is either Ruby or Bappy.
Yeah, or like Noah maybe.
Yeah, but I don't know. Ruby like everything Ruby touches like is just insane. Like her
Mm-hmm.
vocals, like her voice is just crazy. When like she showed us when we listened to Wick Era, which sometimes I honestly forget that I have a song there. Like I think about Wick Era and then I'm like, oh yeah, I have a song there because like my song I produce doesn't like is not the same sonic palette. Like if you
Yeah.
listen to the full thing and then you get to handouts, it's like it's a complete like 180. Which also that beat was like one of the first 10 beats I made like this year. It was
Oh
like
wow.
it was just like I was like I need to sample Never Ending because like I'm a huge fan. I'm like they're just so good. Same with the sample for the sample for 24.
Mm-hmm.
The I made before I was like getting good. I sampled that worst beat ever. It was the I showed Bappy and I showed other people and then when they listened to like the original beat that I made from sampling that song, they're like, "Oh, it's okay. It's fine. Don't worry about it." It's
Mm-hmm.
like so bad. It's like don't know what I'm doing with the drums. I don't know what fucking BPM I'm at. It's synced, but like it's just like there's no bounce. It's just
Yeah.
awful. Which is a big thing. Bounce is a big thing. Bounce is a
Mm-hmm.
really important factor.
Yeah.
Oh, which brings me back to inspiration. Issa, like heroin, prod heroin. They're in our group or like they're like friends with like Bappy and people. They are insane. Like when I heard them, like we were in call like 5 days ago, and they were just showing me. I have a beat with them, and it's really good. But all their beats are just like, oh, they'll say like, oh, this one was controversial, or people don't really like this one, and like they don't get the sound. I like 1,000,000% get the sound. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's just so crazy and like just everywhere and like so focused. Like if you really focus, like the bounce is so crazy and like the sound is crazy. Like Issa's really just like one of like my favorite producers right now. They're so
Mm-hmm.
good. Also Problem. I can't believe I forgot Problem. 21 Pilots by Moh Baretta Prod Problem. I had that on repeat for like ever. I love that song so much. I even like remade the drums, like how much I love the drums. I like went to like I got the BPM and I like remade the drums because I like it's just so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Problem's fire. Yeah. Problem Nisa. Yeah, Issa's crazy. I hope they blow up as like a producer.
Yeah. Yeah. Problem is a Nova Gang, right?
Yep. They started Nova Game.
Oh.
And he just dropped like a new project
Mm.
also.
Oh really? Okay. Yeah. I need to check out more of their stuff because I've heard it through like the Nova Gang like tapes and stuff, but I haven't actually checked out like their like solo stuff yet.
Yeah.
Speaking about songs that you've produced though, like 24 for example, one of my
Yep.
favorites that you've done, which admittedly is because of how just like stupid it is. You can probably guess which song it is.
It
Uh,
is wait, how stupid it is?
yeah,
Like, is it an Acid Souljah song?
no, it's Tuah.
Oh.
um,
Yeah, by Dishuri and
mm,
One End
yeah,
Ahmed
yeah,
Amizi.
yeah. So
That beat, you know what's funny is like, you
what?
know why they like rapped about Hawk Tuah is because I named the beat Hawk Tuah. I was literally like, I don't know what the fuck to name this beat Hawk Tuah, and then the next beat I named like Big Chungus or something. I was like, I don't care about what I name these, and then I just sent it to I sent it to Ahmed because I was like, Ahmed, you want to hop on this? And he's like, oh, this is hard, yeah, I'll hop on it. And then Dashuri hops on it, and then like got Ahmed on it, and then they posted. I'm like, what the fuck? This is okay. It's good. I like it. It's the delay on Dashuri's vocals are a little heavy, but
Mm-hmm.
it's really funny. I like
Yeah.
it. And then on Twitter, there was somebody that's like, why did I just see
Oh,
you're about to talk? Yeah, you say it.
yeah.
You say it.
No, Sony was like, why did SoundCloud like autoplay give me a Hawk to a plug beat or something like that, right?
No, no. Well, why did SoundCloud autoplay me somebody rapping about Hawk 2 on a Zaytoven beat? That's what it was. They said Zaytoven and Hawk 2.
Mm-hmm.
No, Hawk
Revolutionary.
2 is dead now, sadly. Yeah, Hawk 2 is a little bit dead right now. It was funny because when I was away and I came back, when I was away, like on the trip, I that was when that was when Hawk 2 hit and I wasn't there, so I didn't know.
Mm-hmm.
And I came back and like Hawk 2 itself isn't funny. Like what I'm trying to say is like Hawk 2, like the way she used Hawk 2 isn't funny, but like it just is funny. I don't know, like just the words, the way it like flows, it's just stupid. It's so funny.
Yeah. Um,
So funny.
so unfortunately, a lot of memes like Hawk to it today are instead just called brain rot and have a pretty like negative connotation to it, right? But
Mm, mm.
that wasn't always the case, right? So you're only a month older than I am, so I know we grew up with like the same thing. So what were some of your favorite memes slash like trends growing up?
Me favorite memes growing up. I don't I just love watching the Vine compilations. So you know what's weird? On YouTube, sometimes I'll get recommended Thomas Sanders Vine compilations. Like like 10 years old, 10 million views, just in my recommended. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
how they managed to like put it in there or like he would watch that right now. Like it's so I would watch Tom Sanders or like the Vines like what was the blocking out the haters? There's that kid. I wasn't on Vine. I just like watched the compilations. I just remember those. Other memes of Vine. I don't know if it's not a meme, but like Sonic for Hire, like that like show. Did you ever watch Sonic for Hire?
I think I've heard, but I haven't seen it.
I watched that. Like I don't it's not like a meme. It was like a legitimate show, and I just watched it. I was like 10 or something.
Mm-hmm.
12. I don't know. Memes me I was like a meme kid, but like in like elementary school, I was like definitely like a meme kid. But I don't remember like what I was into. Cause like anything before grade 12, like the second half of or like until grade 12, anything before that is a blur and it's like just like all is any of this real? Like I can't even remember
Mm-hmm.
most of it.
Okay, I'll
So
say some. Then there's some of my
it all just
favorites in case it like jogs your memory a bit,
yeah.
maybe. Um,
Yeah.
honestly, they're probably not that funny today, but I love those videos where you're like, "Well, you're number one," but every time they say one, blah blah blah, what happened, and then blah blah blah, and like it just keeps going.
Oh, oh my God. There was this one. Okay, this has brought me back. There was this one YouTuber. Could not for the life of me remember his name, but he did one time he was live streaming him making a video, and I was in the stream. There's like four viewers, and like he like his memes on YouTube would blow up, and also oh that's a different thing, but and then one time he's like I need a picture of like this old man, and I just was like looking through my like computer, and I found a picture of like an old man that was just sitting in there, and I just like sent to him. He's like this is perfect. So there's a video out there. I don't know if it's deleted, but like there's an image of this like old man that was on my computer when I was like 13, and it's like it's just in the video.
Mm-hmm.
Don't remember. It was like not even funny memes. It was like it was if I like remember what the video was right. It was about this guy, this like old man, and like eating eggs or like how he went about his day or like top 10. Some the top tens were like a big thing. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
It's all a blur.
Yeah. And in terms of like trends, I don't know if this happened at your school, but people would do the juju on that beat like in the hallway when I was in like sixth grade.
Um, I remember I remember that, but nobody did that. I was gonna say another thing, but the cowbelly, like watching
Mm-hmm.
cowbelly. You know, in the Discord, there's Zilla, in Bappy's Discord, Zilla. his life is just crazy. Like he'll say like the most random things about like facts of his life and like his like parents' lives. That's like this isn't real, but apparently it is real. It's like I don't know. He has like a crazy life. His grandma plays pickleball with Cowbelly.
What?
I don't know. Apparently that's a thing. Apparently that's like a real thing. Zilla's grandma plays pickleball with Cowbelly. I don't know if this is like top secret information I shouldn't be spreading, but it's been spread.
No, I know someone that told me that Ghosty, who I've interviewed before. She told me that one of her friends, his mom used to be in like a vegan group with like Nico Avocado.
Yeah. Yeah, that's something. That's something. I don't
Yeah,
know if I have like any like relations of like family members knowing YouTubers or like YouTubers in my area. I don't think so.
yeah. It's just stuff like that where it's
Yeah,
like
I don't think
we're
so.
all kind of like interconnected somehow, even if you don't
Yeah,
think so.
it really is. It really is like that. Especially if we're born like apparently like a month away.
Hmm.
You're like a month older than me, 10 days older than me,
No,
something.
I'm in May or April, so
Yeah, you said 1 month. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. When I was a kid, like I would just play TF2 all day. Like grade three, like that's when I would just play TF2 all
hmm.
day, every day.
Would you watch the like SFM like videos of TF2 and stuff?
Honestly, I wouldn't. I would watch like Star. I didn't like Germa. Like I always thought Germa was annoying. I was like, but now like sometimes I'll go back to his old TF2 videos. I'm like, they're funny. But I didn't like him. I didn't like him as a kid because like I didn't like the goofy voice or like but whenever he just like acts stupid. I don't know. And I was like a super like I had so much anxiety. I still have like a lot of anxiety, but like as a kid, I had like the most anxiety ever. Like I just didn't like ever want to hang out with my friends like outside of school. I just like was like so anxious to like talk to anybody,
Hmm.
and like I just like isolate myself and just play like games all day and like just keep to myself. And then that was up until like high school where I would like break out of my shell. Like not even like grade 12 was like the year where that like all broke down and I was like I like had like no anxiety with like hanging out with
No,
people
me
and
too. Yeah, I was the same way.
yeah. Yeah, my first half of grade 12 was so like the worst year of my life, but then the second half was like the best year. Or like
Hmm.
it's like yin and yang. That was literally like yin and yang for me.
Yeah. Well, I guess grade 12 for you would be like junior year of high school for me, right? Because I forgot it's like a year ahead. Or no.
I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know. At least for me, my senior
I don't
year, like second half of the school year is when I actually started like hanging out with people. Because I was always too like afraid to before that.
like I would hang out with people, but like it wouldn't be constant. It'd be like maybe like once a month, like if I like was like like if I was comfortable enough or like I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know. I was an anxious kid. Still am. I still have a lot of anxiety. It's coming back.
But we're
It
gonna.
always comes and goes.
Yeah. Other things I was into, like I like loved YouTube poops. I was really into those. And then like the SiIvagunner rips, if you know what those.
I don't. I wasn't tapped in.
Okay, no, there's so much, but basically, his whole thing was like he would title a song like a video you would like look up, and they would recreate a different song using the same sound font as the original. So it would kind of sound like it at first, and then it would just become like completely different like song. I think their most viewed one, and it's not even that good, or it's not that funny at least to me, but it's like the Super Mario World theme, but it's playing like Chitty Chitty Bang Bang instead of like the Mario theme, and people won't realize until like halfway through the video, and it has like 10 million views or something.
It's fine. I remember like I would watch so much YouTube. I would watch like I would watch like that sWooZie guy.
Oh
I wouldn't
yeah.
relate to any of it. I would just watch it because I just liked the comics. I like him drawing. I was like I just
Mm-hmm.
like the drawings. What are some other YouTubers I'd watch? I have such a good memory, then such a bad memory at the same time.
Mm-hmm. And any like
It's just so
streamers
crazy.
maybe, because I know that's one you were talking about before the interview. If you want to say anything about that person.
Oh, nowadays I will watch like I'll watch so much CaseOh. This segment can be called CaseOh.
Okay.
I watch so much CaseOh. But before CaseOh, like I was never really into like streamers because it was never like engaging or it would just be boring or like you never found something interesting. I was like into Fortnite and I like made some money off Fortnite, but like I was never like in the scene at all. I was just like literally was on my own and then just like never talked to anybody except like a couple other people. And then from there, streamers, I just never watched anything until one day I just went on Twitch like a year ago or something, and there's CaseOh. I remember hearing about CaseOh and I like never knew anything about him. And he's playing Five Nights at Freddy's 2, and I'm like watching him play, and it's just so funny. Like he's just so like entertaining and like funny, and like he like talks with chat. I never chat ever, but like he just talks to chat. It's like engaging.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. And then I started getting recommended his stuff on YouTube, like him playing Granny, and it's just funny. I'm not like one of those. I don't like go on TikTok, but like so people know him as like him on TikTok, like him like raging at his chat or like the fat jokes. But I just know him from like watching his like I don't go in his stream a lot. I just watch his YouTube videos of him playing horror games. Like at night, I'll just go like into like my other room, lay down, and just turn on CaseOh playing like horror games, and like that's just my version of just like relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. He's just like it's fun to watch. I mean, he's an entertaining guy. And there was this Zyber song. I didn't realize it at first, but then I realized like after a couple times he says "Side with queso." It's unreleased, and I'm like queso, and then I'm realizing he's like talking about like cheese, like queso cheese. But and there's this one song I mixed for this. His name's he used to go by Yules, but he goes by Yesker
Oh,
now.
I saw that. Yeah.
And he has a song that I mixed his like last album, and I mixed like 95% of it, and just doing like Mr. Cheezel rocket techno inspo stuff, just like mixing, slowing down, speeding up, and then I do like the rocket techno thing where it's just like I wouldn't put gross beat. I would like go in and automate BPM and just like have it fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't do like, and I would also do like the chopping of the vocals. I wouldn't like gross beat it. And he has a line where he's like, um, he goes like he's rapping and then he says, I'm gonna go big on these bitches like queso," and then I'm gonna go big on these bitches like queso," and then a second later, and then I just like rocket techno the fuck out of it, and I go big on these bitches, big on these bitches like queso, big on these bitches like queso, and like I don't know, it's funny. Yeah, he's a nice guy.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever I'd send him beats, I'd always give him like the beats that like I like experiment with, like just like stuff that like wouldn't be my throwaways. They're just like different stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
like he would always do them justice. Like he has this song called Walker that I prod
Oh yeah, I love that
that like
one.
it's one of my I love that one like so much. And when I made the beat, I'm like, man, I love this beat so much. And that the melody for the piano came from a different like I made a Gucci beat beforehand, and there was just one section of the piano that I did that was like, I need to make a whole song based out of that. So I just like did this amazing piano melody that was so fire. And then like I love that beat, and I
Mm-hmm.
sent it over to him, and like when he sent it back to me, I was like at my old job, and I was walking home, and I was listening to him like, oh my god, this is so good, but you need to let me mix this because it was so awful. Like the mixing was so bad, and I just fixed it up, and yeah, I love that song.
Mm-hmm.
Love that beat. That beat I titled TICOX'S Low End Beat, and then there's a second beat called TICOX'S Low End Beat 2, which is the beat for Sprinter by teengore.
Mm-hmm.
If you've like gone on like my SoundCloud,
Yeah.
like produced by me, there's Sprinter by teengore.
Mm-hmm.
That beat was like for just realized we just went way off topic. This
That's
is for
fine. That's
CaseOh,
fine.
but that beat was like Zyber really wanted to make an open on that beat for Chaos 2X,
Mm-hmm.
and I just posted it, and he like he added teengore, and then you should hop on this. He's like send it, and I sent it to him. And one day I'm just on my couch, just scrolling on Twitter, and but not even in my notifications, literally like new tweet 1 second ago, prod chicken talk. It was a teengore post. I'm like, oh my god, like I was like so happy to like get a teengore placement because he's so fire.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good rapper. Zyber put me on to him. He's like so good, and he's friends with Nettspend, I'm pretty sure.
So perhaps, maybe someday.
So
Mm-hmm.
maybe not, maybe not. I don't know.
Who knows?
Okay, CaseOh. CaseOh, like he's just fun to watch, man. He's like he's happy, and I remember seeing something on Twitter like some people overdo the fat jokes, like like that's all they do, and like people think like it's like a like it's like he like it's hurting his feelings, but he's like got like he like talks about like it doesn't hurt his feelings at all, and like he like kind of encourages it, and I've never like gone like to his like I've never gone to like the Twitter or the Twitch like comment or like the chat box like said any like jokes, but whenever it's like the just like the name replacements where it's like something that rhymes with something like who just said Kevin Plates or who just said I don't know, they just like it's so funny, bro. He's just a funny guy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's like the only streamer I watch.
yeah. I don't watch any Twitch. I don't know. For me, it's like I don't like the idea of like sitting down and watching something where like nothing is guaranteed to like happen, if that makes sense. Cause like I'll watch like a highlight stream where it's like edited down,
Yeah.
but I'm not gonna sit there for like 5 hours and like hope something like funny happens. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I thought his name
Yeah.
for the longest time was
I was watching
CaseOh
I was Casio, yeah.
because I hadn't heard it like said out
Yeah.
loud.
Where did you first see him? Did you see him on TikTok?
I'm not on TikTok. I think it was on like YouTube probably,
Mm,
but I haven't like watched any of his
mm,
stuff like ever.
okay.
I just kind of know he exists.
Yeah. I don't know, I just like watching his stuff. And like if I don't know if anybody like told you about this before the interview, but like to talk about Granny, like did anybody say anything about Granny?
No.
No? Okay. There was like I literally bought all three Grannies because of CaseOh, and I would just play like in the Discord like a week ago, I would just play them. I would just stream myself. I'm like, yo guys, join my stream. And they think I'm making a beat. I'm just playing Granny. I'm just like it's just I don't know. It's funny. It's just it's like a puzzle game. I don't know.
hmm So you don't know about that. One thing I do know is that the first song you ever produced for another artist was 24 by Bappy, which was how I was first initially
Hmm.
introduced to you, right? And that song was meant to
Yeah.
celebrate the new year as it dropped on January 1st, and it was meant to like show all these new chances and opportunities for Bappy. And I think this year's been pretty great for y'all so far, right? But the year's kind of
Mm.
flown by. It's almost 2025 already. So, what are some New Year's resolutions that you've had just like ever? And is there anything you generally want to be like better about going forward into 2025?
Being better. I've never really been one to like do New Year's resolutions. I because I never follow through on them.
Mm-hmm.
Never follow through on them. A lot of people don't. Um, I have like a New Year's like a notes app. I don't know where my phone is. I don't know where my phone is. Hold on. Did I drop it? Here. I got it. I have like a notes of like artists I want to work with, so that can be like a thing of like New Year's resolutions, like artists I want to work with.
Okay.
There's been like some thoughts about like starting rapping, but like I don't have the confidence and like I don't know. I probably just won't. I'll probably just stick to being a producer.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe one day though. Oh, when like I posted that beat, when I posted like the beat that blew up, there were so many names that followed me. It was like so like awesome. Like Mimic Skate followed me. Static followed me.
Didn't Cemetery
Who else
also?
followed me? There, Cemetery followed me for a week. I was like, why is Cemetery following me? And it followed after a week. So I'm like, okay, whatever. I don't care. Yeah, I used to be a Cemetery fan. I would listen to Grave House all the time. Who else would follow me? Static, Mimic Skate. Who's that one guy? Crook with two X's for the O's.
Oh, it was like
Like
KRXX,
yeah. Like what's that genre called? It's like
like
dark trap. Is it called dark trap?
yeah.
Yeah, where they like it's like the main sound. But when I think of that, I think of like flanged or like flangus,
Oh, like Sigilcore.
like snares. Uh, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And Z Loopers follow me. Didn't even follow me off of that. He just followed me later, but Z Loopers follows me.
Ooh,
I thought
okay.
that was super awesome. Okay, so yeah, Z Loopers follow me. I would love to work with like he is the way he raps. Like I always tweet about Z Loopers. Like Z Loopers is like the goat. Like he's like one of my favorite rappers right now. There was even like I wasn't like tapped into like Tisa Korean and like Z Loopers like a lot. So one day I tweeted like Tisa Korean and Z Loopers should work, and they already did. I didn't know. Like I
Mm-hmm.
wasn't. Well, I didn't know, but that song's so good. And like I think you should do like a whole tape together. Like, that'd be so crazy. Like
Mm-hmm.
they mesh so well. It's so crazy. Yeah, Z Loop. So the list Ivy, like I dot V dot, like 100% prod Lucy or 100% prod Ivy. Like before that dropped, I was a big fan of Ivy. Like I listened to Pet Sitting, which is like this MIDI music library, like just like MIDI jams, but not really like MIDI. Just kind of fun, playful sounding stock instrument. and like it's just so good. I loved it. And when I heard that she was producing the next Lucy album, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I'm so excited for this. Like, because her beats are just amazing. I even like there was like a little bit where I tried to make like those type of beats with like cutesy kind of sounding stuff and like whatever like she'd do, but it's just so good. So Ivy, Z Loopers, Tekla Toe, because like big fan. I'm so glad I like work with Mimicskate. Hope I can work with them in the future.
Mm-hmm.
Because one day I was like, oh man, I was like in the Discord. I'm like, oh man, I really want to work with Mimicskate. Like they're so good. Like I love their music so much. Like Idle Hands and like whatnot. And I did, but I didn't want to DM them saying like they fucked with me because they followed me, and I didn't want to DM them be like, you want to work? Because I that's like dummy. I'm so like anxiety. So I just tweeted, I would love to work with Mimicskate one day, and thankfully they name searched and saw that, and then we're like, yo, let's work. I'm like, yes, yes. Problem. I love to work with Problem. Lucy, Cranes, Niley,
So what are your like
Organ Tapes.
influences mainly?
Yeah, Organ Tapes would be crazy because I don't know, it was crazy. Like making a beat with Organ Tapes would be crazy. I don't know, it'd be awesome. I just want to like Jackzebra's like I love Jackzebra. I've already worked with him and I hope to work with him more. My sound doesn't really like fit his sound. Like if you listen to Jackzebra, like there's definitely a Jackzebra sound, and like I don't really capture that like
Mm-hmm.
at all really. But I just like want to work with him because like, I just love him so much. Like he's such like a good rapper.
Mm.
And thankfully he fucks with me, follows me on Twitter and Instagram, and I'm one of his close friends on Instagram. I don't know how I made it there. Thankfully he fucks with me that much.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. He's fire. Bloodsboy's crazy. Bloodsboy fucks with me, follows me on Twitter and Instagram. Love to work with him. That'd be crazy. I sent them beats when they on their story they were like send beats and I sent them a bunch of beats.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe there's a
Hopefully.
chance. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm praying for a new like a solo Jackzebra placement because I love ISO Baby Yoda. Love that one. That one took a while to make because like it took Acid longer to make the open than for Jackzebra to hop on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the beat he originally used for ISO Baby Yoda, I didn't even think he'd use that because like I sent it to him because I was like, oh, maybe he'd like it. And then I sent him this specific beat that was like this Gucci kind of like cloudy beat. One of my favorite beats I made, and I thought he was gonna hop on that, but he hopped on the other one. I'm like, oh, this is completely different. And people love that beat. People like some guy on my DMs. Sometimes like DMs me like what preset did you use? Like, is this one of like your more experimental beats? Like he would like ask me like so many questions. This question, which is cool, but he wouldn't stop asking. So I like have to give him like uh I don't know. I give him like I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he sees this. If you see this, I'm sorry. Maybe he does. Maybe he will. Maybe he won't.
You know, I've had a person recently where they I still kind of run it, but I had this music archive like YouTube channel from like a few years ago, and someone recently like found the hidden driveway account and were messaging me asking me questions about like a URL fest that I'd uploaded 3 years ago that I remember like nothing about. I felt so bad because they had all these questions and I had like no answers for them.
Oh, that sucks. Did you know them? You didn't know them?
No, it was like
Like
a
at
random
all?
person.
Wow, that's cool.
Yeah, I did think it was funny though. They thought the set was like super mysterious because it was the only one that didn't have like timestamps up for it. And the reason for that was because I got access to like the set like way later after the other ones. And I was too lazy to put them
Mm,
up because it took like hours to like do the timestamps for all the other sets. So I was like, I'm not dealing with that. So I just put it up as is,
yeah,
and now they think it's mysterious because of that.
it's funny. On my YouTube archive, I'll upload some stuff here and there. And I uploaded this like Milwaukee, like 2010s comp I found off Internet Archive. Like sometimes I'll upload Internet Archive stuff, and it was called like Milwaukee Mania or something.
Mm-hmm.
And you know the whole thing was okay. I just wanted to upload it just so people could like find it. And I did the timestamps just by like guessing, and they're way off. I was just like I was just like arrow through like whenever I think the next song would be, and I'm just like, okay, that's where that next song starts. It's all off. It's I have a couple songs that I have this one song called 4 Days by Forever Pat that's Prod Quas, and he took that song down. So thankfully I have a copy of it. I love that song. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Milwaukee Mania. This Milwaukee rapper named BC the Kid. Like the beats, like he hops on are like you can hear like old FL on it. Like you can hear like the how you can hear it in like the arrangement. You can like hear it and imagine what it looked like because it's just like it's so fire.
Mm-hmm. And are there maybe just any like personal things you want to be better about going forward?
I've been off topic for like all of these. Better, um, being patient with myself, knowing that it's okay if I don't make anything. Like I just want like I really want to just like make stuff all the time, and I obviously can't. But when I can, I just like get to, like the grindstone and just power through it, and like just whenever I have an idea, I just go on FL and just like cook it up. And yeah, better about maybe I might like start like putting my beats up. I don't know. I don't like selling my beats. People like so many people have asked me like, you have a beat store or track train or do you sell beats? I if I started doing that, that it feel like it'd be just become work to me, which is not where I want it to be. I
Mm-hmm.
don't want to like make my beat and just then have to think that this should be good so people will buy it. I don't want it to be like that. I want it to be like I want to make this beat because this is something I listen to.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if that's being better about myself, but I might start selling beats. Like I have so many laying around, which like that's definitely the kind of beats I could sell.
Mm-hmm.
Which they're good. They're really good beats. I have so many beats like insane. Like some of my best beats that haven't even been out. Like the beat that got 11K likes, not out yet. I have a lot of some beats like Acid Souljah will be still making music, working on another project once he drops his next project. I'm on his next project with Octi. I prod track 7.
Ooh, okay.
Um, yeah, we have a lot of unreleased. We have a lot of opens that the artist hasn't hopped on it.
Oh, isn't
Like
there one for?
Krayshawn
Yeah, that's what
hasn't
I
hopped on
asked.
it.
Yeah.
Krayshawn hasn't hopped on it. Curb Lagoop hasn't hopped on it. Gila Sosito, don't know yet. Malicious China, if you know any of these artists, she has a song with RX Poppy and RX Nephew.
Mm-hmm.
I got Noah a feature. I got Noah a feature for Asa did a really good job on that feature. I was happy with that. And got Zyber song, which might be on Full Myself too. What was it? Are we still talking about like New Year's resolutions?
Yeah, just like generally just like stuff you want to be better about going forward. And it doesn't have to be strictly music related either.
I need to get my driver's license. Bro, I'm 19. I don't have my driver's license yet. I've failed. I haven't failed like the test. I just have failed
Mm-hmm.
as like I need to get it.
I mean,
Um,
do you need to have like a car where you live though?
I really should. It's like I should. Like it's not like it honestly kind of is a need. Like I probably need one later in my life. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Better about I don't know. I'm pretty good right now. I'm pretty happy with my life. I'm
All right, well, that's good. Yeah.
going good. I'm a good person. I like to think. I like to think I'm a good person.
Some may say.
Um, yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
for
that's yeah.
yeah, I think for
Yeah.
me,
How about you? What are your New Year's resolutions? I should ask you questions too.
um, I think that one thing I've like noticed I'm being better about that like wasn't intentional at all, but when I used to be in like social scenarios and it's like a group and then I'm like not saying anything, I used to like beat
Mm,
myself up over it and get like really anxious about it, and then I'll get like way too
mm,
like in my head. Um, and more recently, because I was at like a party and it happened, and I wasn't bothered by it, and I was like, I think I realized that like if the people aren't gonna like make the effort to like make me feel included, like should I really be stressing over it in the first place?
like you're what are you stressing about? Like
I don't know. It's just like I feel
do,
like
do you do you feel like you need to say something?
yeah, and I also
Like
like
do
worry
you
that
feel
I
the need to
feel
talk to
like I'm
people?
like invisible sometimes, like in social like scenarios,
Mm,
where like if I don't say something, people won't notice I'm there, and then it's like, well, if I'm not here, like would anything even like change? Because like I know I might seem like a very like social person because I do like all the interview videos, and really it's more
mm,
just like social practice, if anything, because like I'm not great at it. I feel like I have a lot of like work to go. So these help a lot just because I can like one on one talk to somebody. Because I feel like that's what I'm good at. Like what I'm not good at is with groups. So
yeah. Do you find it hard to like strike up a conversation in a group?
yeah, I don't know. It depends because sometimes I can't shut up and it's like fine. and other times I can't think of anything,
Mm.
and then I'll say something, and it sounds really like awkward, and then because I'm not like confident, nobody like goes off of that. They'll be like, and that just kind of ends it.
Oh, everybody has those moments though. Everybody says something awkward, and they kind of like, oh, they kind of like, I don't know what the right word is, but like they kind of like, oh, they like think to themselves, oh, I'm not going to talk again. But that should just you should just keep going. Just keep going. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I would, I'd be one of those people like I would not talk in like a social group unless like it's either I'm like you, either I wouldn't talk or I would just like try to like talk all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess in terms of other stuff, I would like to be more involved with like my like local like music scene, cause like I have artist friends that go to like my college and stuff, and I really don't work with them like as much as I should, or like I should try to be more active in like I guess attending like local like shows and stuff. Cause like everybody knows each other, so it would be good to have like a thing here that I can do that's not just like through the internet. I guess
Mm.
I don't know if you know
Again,
anyone
I
like
don't know anything about
yeah.
I don't know anything about like if there's a music scene where I live. Like I know one person that was like my old friend that like raps now, and they're good. Like they could blow up. Like eventually maybe they're pretty good. I had one friend that went to music school. He plays like the bass and the guitar. He's fire. He's cool. I don't know if he makes any music, but he was like super into like post-hardcore, I think, and like he was a big fan of like Nick Cave and like I haven't talked to him in forever. Big into like Nick Cave. I just don't know anything if there's like a music scene here or like. And when I was in high school, I wasn't like producing. I was just a music fan. I didn't know
Mm-hmm.
anybody that made music or anything. Yeah, where Zybra like his school like people know that he makes music, and like he like his friends like he's put them on to like making music, and I don't know. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, like I did like I have this friend that you should check out, Gene Gray. He's like really good. And me and him like during the first semester of college last year, I think like maybe like every other week we would like meet up in my like dorm room and like make stuff. And that was a
That's
very
cool.
like really like special thing for me. And we both just got busy and stopped doing it. And like we still talk and we even have like a class together this
Mm.
year. So we like are like talking on a more like regular basis at least. But it's like me and him just aren't like working together like at all. And I feel like we should be more. And then I have this other friend, Akiba10. We don't directly collab, but like we're both in our like student radios like production program, and she's the person that runs the like production like department. So like I technically intern under her, but we'll go into the like production like lounge and just like sit in there for like 5 hours like every Friday, and like I'll just like watch her make stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. What kind of music does? What was the first guy's name? His name was Dolan or
Uh,
something Gray.
Gene Gray, yeah.
Gene Gray. I
Uh,
don't know why it said Dolan.
yeah, anyway,
Something just
it's
like
felt like that.
sounded like Dolan. Gene. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And what kind of music does he make?
Uh, there's a lot of like cool like dance stuff. Like he did his first show recently, so I went to that, and yeah, it's a lot of like stuff more oriented towards like people getting to like people to like move to it. But he also like raps, so like a
Hmm.
lot of stuff that me and him have done together is like me making a beat and then he'll like rap on it.
Oh, cool. Have you ever done like you make a beat and then like he like does something to the beat and like kind of like co-prod the beat?
Yeah, we did that once, but I think he just added a kick and that was it. Most of
Mm,
our
I kind of like the
collabs,
Kid God. I
yeah,
like the
most of
Kid
my
God.
collabs have been I make beat, he raps, but it's always a good time.
Hmm.
And then with Akivaton, she's really into like EDM and stuff, so it's a lot of really cool like hard style and like I don't even know what the genre is called, but just like really like up tempo like house and stuff.
Like oh, up-tempo house.
Or not house, but it's like it's
I don't
four
know.
on
I
the
was
floor
like
patterns. Like not gabber, but it's like in that like range.
that. I was gonna say Gabber at first, but I don't know, I was like super into EDM for a little bit, like just going on like rate music and just like finding or like just be like pre-established, like knowing like about like Jeff Mills and Gemini and some other like what are some EDM I love like Lepest, you know, like Lepest.
I
I
think I've
feel like
heard of
that's like a
it.
big like drugstore core boy. Like I feel like that's like a pretty big project. What am I looking
Hmm.
for? Electronic dance.
I don't know. I'm just so like inspired whenever I watch her do stuff because like
Oh.
it's just clear that she knows what she's doing more than I do. So
Mm.
and she'll always like show me these like techniques stuff that I never even like had like thought about.
Oh, that's the best. I'm a big fan of if people know about like Coppice Halifax and like CV313, same genre, like different not the same, I don't know. Same genre, dub techno, big dub techno, ambient techno fan. Like CV313, Stephen Hitchell, all of Stephen Hitchell's aliases, just like the most watery, just like underground, like in like a in like a I don't know. I just love dub techno. It's like super watery and then like just it's beautiful. It's I could just like fall asleep to it. It's just
Hmm.
awesome. And Coppice Halifax, I got like these I got like this. People know about this, like the RX camera's reversed, but the RX uh comp is like 4 hours. And it's just amazing. My friend put me onto it. I don't know where they are now. They're just like vanished, gone MIA. But I love that. Like that comp. That comp is so good.
Hmm.
And Hayden Kolb, they're incredible. That is one person I can't believe I forgot to like say for influence. They are incredible. Do you know about Hayden Kolb?
No.
Isaacs knows about Hayden Kolb. Hayden Kolb was on, like appears on uh like some DJ mixes and they're just like they're I thought they disappeared, but they literally reposted something on SoundCloud a week ago that they produced. They are so good. He makes like MIDI music, digital cumbia, comfy like music, super happy and like joyful. And then also like it's so crazy, kind of like Epic Collage-esque, but not
Hmm.
like fully. And it's just crazy. He's so I just love his music. And Acid Soldier knew about Hayden Cole. I didn't even like when I was talking about it. How the hell do you know Hayden Cole? Like he's so crazy, and his beats are like awesome. He's so good.
Hmm.
I hope I really want to work with him. Like he's like I don't know what he does or like anymore, but he's crazy.
Hmm.
Big Hayden Cole fan.
Yeah. Moving on. So, while 24 may have been how I was first introduced to you, I realized you were truly a force to be reckoned with when Fair Gone Belt by Acid Souljah dropped. And to my shock, I saw the music video that you were the producer
Uh,
for it. And do you know Entropy Service? No, I texted him and I was like, oh my god, because I
uh, Entropy Service. Uh, Entropy. No, that name rings so many bells now that I'm like
no, he changed
Entropy
his Twitter name,
Service.
so you probably can't find him anymore. Just off of that, it's like Restless Bag on Twitter, I think now. But like, I was just like, how? Because I only knew you from 24, and I was like, how did that happen? I thought it was just like a lucky placement, but then I was proven wrong shortly after, because of Inbred Meth Addict music dropped, which is basically just a seven track
His
collab
name idea
EP. Hmm.
his name idea by the way, not me, not
Okay.
me. That's the go. That's still just the go. I love him. He's such
Hmm.
a nice guy.
Yeah, but that's
He's awesome.
basically a
He's
seven
so, like
track
he's
collab EP between the both of you. So how did that project come together?
first off, need to shout out Danny Kyoko for this. Cause like he reposts so much music and like so many eyes get like so many views and eyes just like go everywhere. He really is like just such an awesome guy for like spreading music and people like him reposting so many people will see. And Asta still just saw one of my old beats that I posted. He's like, yo, you're hard, followed me back. Kept seeing all the beats I posted. He's like wants beats and I'm like, I'll send him beats one day. Like I just need to like cook more because like I didn't have that many. And I have so many now. I'm like sitting on like 200 that I haven't gone out. And sent him this beat that I've made one day, I made the beat on accident pretty much. Like I made something in like a piano roll. I was like, this sounds good. Oh, I'm at 130 BPM. What am I doing, bro? And I like raise it all the way up to like 170, half time it, add some like effects. The melody is so great. I love that melody so much. And it's the beat from Michael Myers. That was the first song we did together. And that was like I'm not gonna like it definitely doesn't sound like it, but that beat was inspired by like the way natural snow buildings like songs like thump, like the ritual, like the nonstop. I like put like the stomp like and I put like a tambourine like the like kind of like ritual like thumping along with like the low end claps.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was like I thought like that was so like I thought that'd be so fire. Like just like having the claps and then having like the stomp and like the tambourine and where were we going? Acid Souljah, Inbred, Meth Addict music.
Yeah.
How did that come to be? Danny Kyoko, Acid Souljah saw my beat, made a beat. Or posted on Twitter. He's like, send me this, and I sent it, and then I really liked what he sent back, so I just kept sending him more. And the beat for Ferragamo Bell, I literally have a video of it. I literally recorded it by accident when I was cooking up one day, and I just made it. I was like, okay, I'm gonna send this over. He might like it. And then he made this song. Listened to it, I thought it was super cool. And he made like that music video. Like that music video is so high quality. Zyber asked me about that. He's like, do you ever think about how like a song to like your beat like has like a super high quality music video? I'm like, no, I don't know. And just kept sending him stuff. He got Smoke Dope on the project. He got Chris Too Easy. He got Christ Dillinger. He got Sniff, which I tried to send beats to Sniff like a week ago, but his email is full. So Sniff, if you're seeing this and you wonder why you haven't gotten beats yet, send me a new email. Which also he didn't get the feature to Noah, which is like a completely different thing. Which Noah was like trying to get a feature from him, and he just never sends it back.
Hmm.
I don't know what he's doing. The one with Smoke Dope was so crazy. I think my favorite song is definitely the intro because since I'm such a big fan of Certified Trapper, I don't know how I didn't bring up Certified Trapper. Like his music like is so good. Like when I first heard Certified Trapper, it was on Zap Zone with Babytron. I heard it, I'm like, this is terrible. I hate this. And now I like love it. Like I just like the Milwaukee collabs. Like it sounds so quirky and like awkward, and like I don't know. I just love it. And that beat for the intro song, I Take Drugs and I Feel Weird, was literally just me trying to make like a Zayto and Certified Trapper like blend, and it worked so well. I was
Mm-hmm.
so happy with it. And like his Acid is also like a big Certified Trapper fan, so he was happy with that as well. And I just love that song. Also ADD, because that beat was like I was trying to just make something glitchy. I was like trying to just make something like I wasn't even trying to think. I just put stuff down. I used some like Vital preset. I don't know if it's like a stock Vital preset, but it was really just like this computer like glitch sound, and I just like made a melody out of it and then went from there.
Mm-hmm.
And then honestly, I made like I tried to like do a beat breakdown for that, and I have it, but I just never posted it.
Mm-hmm.
The melody sounds honestly pretty empty. It's a pretty empty sounding melody. Like the drums really beef it up. Like if you listen to the melody all by itself, it's pretty like weak, but then the drums are like way like fuller. And even without the 808, which the 808 is like some like alien. It was literally called like alien spins or something. It
Mm-hmm.
has like the aya like vowel like LFO for the EQ. If you know what that means, if you know, you know.
I don't, but
Did you get any of
I'm gonna
that?
imagine. I'm gonna imagine.
Okay. Should I try to explain it? You know, with like the EQ, is like with like the different frequencies. I'm pretty sure like if you like automate it, it will like vowelize it, or like just like an effect to like vowelize it. So it like vowelized in 808, and it's like has like the like A, E, I, O's, and U's in it. So it
Oh,
just has like that weird like vocal thing in it.
oh, is there
Like
like
if you
a FL
listen to the
preset that does
song,
it or
you'll
something?
hear no, it was literally just like in like some drum kit. And if you listen to the beat, you can hear from the 808s like the each like pitch change from the 808, the the aya like gets like higher or like
Mm-hmm.
slower or faster. If you like go back to that. But yeah, we were just me and Asta talk quite a bit, like in like DMs, and like what like he's working on and what like he wants to do and what he's. I don't know if I can spoil anything from him, but like he's working on like quite a bunch of projects and wants me to like be a part of most of them, and wants to do another Inbred Methodic music, and he wanted me to do like a lot of like riff raff sounding stuff. Like he like showed me a lot of riff raff music, and like they're super fire. It's super fire. And I didn't remake a beat, but like I took inspo from this one song called Marc Jacobs, with like the way like the synth goes. It goes like and like I just made something out of that. And we have an unreleased song right now called like Rich Asshole, and that beat is so fire. I don't know if you saw it on Twitter, but I think it's on TikTok where like the sound for like that song. It has like the Steph like the Steph pack. What's the guy's name? Uh, like the guy on TikTok that's like Summers Nettspend
Oh, is that the 42
Summers
CEO guy or whatever?
L- Loud Pack Seth. Does that ring any bells?
That sounds like a little familiar.
And like the TikTok like sound snippet, it has like that as like the acid tag, and then he like the song goes and I posted on Twitter, got like 300 likes. Like I thanked some guy for like posting like the snippet on TikTok. I don't know. I love that song. And we also have another song that was the beat was literally like a reprod from a Riff Raff song,
Hmm.
and yeah, it's cool.
So you'd say that you and
Hopefully
Acid
more music
Souljah
with
are
him.
more like friends at this point than like collaborators?
Oh, oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely like definitely both. Uh, Um, yeah, no, we are. Talk a lot, and he wanted me to like come to New York for like a week. He's like, it'd be so cool if you would come over if you like came to New York for a week and like met like he lives with like but like come for like a week and like cook up and like chill in New York. I thought that'd be really cool. But I have anxiety, so I just was like, oh, that'd be cool. And really
Hmm.
give a yes or a no.
I mean, do you think it's something you'd want to like work yourself up to though? Like being able to work in a
That'd
sort
be
of
cool.
like studio environment, I guess.
Um, maybe like I'll. It's really just like what happens. I don't
Hmm.
know. I think they just kind of do their own thing over there. Like everybody has like just chill. I don't think they just like all collectively come together and work on music.
Hmm.
I don't know. Maybe they do. And like Chris Too Easy, like me and Chris have like 3 songs unreleased. One is gonna be on like I think his next project or like he said next project and like El Tonio World. I don't know if that's ever gonna drop, but like I have a song on there if he drops it. I love that. I showed Noah that song. He like freaked. He's like, "Oh my god, this is so fire!"
Hmm.
And I sent him a beat pack like a week ago, and he sent back 2 songs within like a day. They're so far. One was on a Pluggnb beat, like a diary beat, and then the other one was on like a this like really one of my best like Gucci Zay beats. Like definitely sounds like something Zay would make.
Hmm.
And it's super fire. I showed Zybra, and Zybra like freaked out at the Pluggnb one, and super good. Because I never would have sent him it until I realized that he had that one EP where like hops on Pluggnb beats and it's super fire.
Hmm.
Yeah. Trying to think of any like other unreleased I have. T- 10 I saw 10K posting like he wanted like goofy Gucci Mane beats, so I like in like Instagram DMs I like sent him this one beat I made that was like super goofy, it had like a harmonica in it and it had like yeah, it had a harmonica in it and it was like super goofy. It had like it had like a James Brown vox in it for like and I love it. I sent it to him and he's like, "Yo, can you please send me this and send me a pack?" He's like, "Bro, can you send me that and send me more?" I don't know, but I don't know what happens with 10K. Apparently, like just doesn't like hop on stuff he asks for sometimes, or like a lot of the time. So
Hmm.
maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe Acid will see this and be like, why? Maybe like force 10K to make a song.
Hmm.
I don't know. Acid, if you're watching this, I'd love a 10K placement. That'd be awesome.
Hmm.
10K like when I post the beat with 11K. Like, sorry for cutting you off when you want to talk, but I got more to say. I got
Okay.
more to say.
Okay. Okay.
When I posted the beat that got 11K likes, Acid was like, dude, uh, can you send this? I want to make a song with me and 10K. And then at that time I already sent the beat off, so I'm like, I already sent the beat off, but if they don't make anything, then that'd be okay. Because Acid, I try to not send like the same beats to Acid to other people, because like I just try not to. I don't. There's nothing wrong with sending beats to this like same beats to different people, but like you shouldn't like stress over it. Because like sometimes I stress over that. It's like, oh, I don't want to send the same beat to like multiple people. If they make what if they hop on it? You shouldn't really be stressing if
Yeah.
you're like
No,
producing
I
and
I
stuff like
used to
that.
be like
Like because
that
Isaac,
because the first time I really sent beats out was to A Hype, and I have a whole like EP with him.
oh
And
yeah,
when I first did that, I
I
was
know that.
like, yeah, it's called I'm Only Up From Here. And after that happened, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna send people beats, it has to be like for this person and only this person. And I realized
Mm.
that a lot of time you'll send people stuff and they just don't do anything with it. So I've stopped like reserving beats for people in my head unless we've like specified that like we're gonna be doing this thing together.
Mm.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, no, I get that. When I'm working with Acid, I won't send like the same beats that I sent to him to other people.
Yeah. But
If
like
it's
I
like just
have
sending
this
beats out without like,
there's this like Google Drive folder I have that maybe has like 15 beats in them. and I think I've sent that to like 3 different people, including like Osgore. Actually, Osgore bought like 3 of the beats from there for like his project. So I'm excited to see
Nice.
what happens with that because I don't really know how vocal Osgore is gonna sound, but
Uh,
I'm on
Osgore.
I'm on there
He's been working.
somewhere.
He's been working on that project forever, bro. Apparently, I don't even know if he started rapping yet. He just wants to like, collect beats.
I mean, didn't he buy like a
I'll
static beat
I'll
also?
send him. I don't know about that. I know he buys Noah's beats.
Mhm. No, I heard he bought a static beat before he even started recording anything. Or I don't know if he has recorded anything, but I know he bought a static beat just to have one.
I don't know either. He might have. He might not have. I just don't know. It's Oscar. He's a mystery.
Hmm.
He's a mystery, but he's so vocal. He's what's the he's an anomaly. He's an anomaly.
Hmm.
He's an interesting person. I fuck with Oslo. So he's a nice kid. He's a nice kid.
Hmm.
Super outgoing, super happy, super. I don't know. He's just Oslo, bro. I can't really like. There's no like. I don't know. He's interesting. I didn't even know he was real until like joining the server. I only heard like myths about him.
I mean, I've seen him with my own 2 eyes in front of me, so I confirm that he's
Oh
real.
yeah, I saw an edit on Bappy's Discord that was like it was Osgore and Isaacs in a park, and somebody just edited Osgore out of the picture. It was so I'm like, what the fuck? But then there's also a picture with Carter, uh, Osgore and Isaacs, and then I replied with like, one of the greatest of all artists of all time has now linked up with Carter and Isaacs. It was so funny, bro. I don't know,
Hmm.
Osgore, bro.
No, I love the one picture. Bappy used it for the one song I put on the second
Yeah,
SoundCloud.
for that the Anya loop
Yeah, for the
freestyle.
one where he just has no teeth in the picture.
Yeah, it's funny.
It's an awesome picture.
Oh, yeah, it's an Oz glorious picture. It's an Oz
Hmm.
glorious picture.
So, one of the oldest songs on your SoundCloud is called "Coin Insert," right? Which you usually do
Oh
with like an arcade or
yeah.
something. So, what were some of your favorite games growing up, or right now, either or?
You, you know what's funny about like you segueing into that? The name, the song I sampled is called like Insert Coin. It was a Kirby. It was like a Kirby song, like the stupidest like it was like the happiest go lucky goofy like 8-year-old made the song like song off like Yoshi's Woolly Wonder. I don't know what the song's
Woolly
called
World.
or the game's called. Woolly World. I played so much like Kirby's Woolly World
Oh,
or
Epic
Kirby's like
Yarn.
Woolly Epic Yarn. I love that game. And favorite games. I thought you were gonna talk about the song itself. I was like so ready to like answer that. I was so ready to answer that. I'm like I'm gonna talk about it anyways. The arrangement, all the all like I like right click and automated every single like part of like the song and then just made it all random. So that song is literally just like all random. Like that song is just like just I don't know. Song's stupid. It's like some like Brazil funk
Yeah.
um and I don't even like it that much. I think it's just funny. Favorite games to play. I was never much of like a kid that played like good games. I never had like good game taste. I always played like I grew up on like TF2. I loved Mario Kart Wii. Still play it to this day. KSC Nation, Mario Kart Wii.
Hmm.
Um, just Mario Kart Demons. There was whenever we played Mario Kart, and there was one day where I got last place 4 games in a row. I'm good at Mario Kart. I'm good. I'm really good at Mario Kart Wii, but I got last place 4 times in a row. Where what happened was I was like front running, blue shelled, red shelled, green shelled, banana dropped in front of me, and like I can't move anywhere else. Like, and I'm I'm done. Like, and even Oslo beat me, I think, and I was like so mad. And that day was awful. Everybody was laughing at me. I'm usually the one laughing at like other people. Everyone was laughing at me. It was so funny. Um, and it's so funny trolling Noah. Like he's so confident, and then I just like red shell him or a blue shell him, and he's like or bomb him, and he's like like leave the call or like you can hear him like slant like put his control on his desk and like walk out of the room.
Hmm.
He's like just taking like a breather. He's like go gets like a Pepsi or like a Dr. Pepper, which you can always hear him crack open. Or like Isaacs plays so much. Like he's on. I can't play online because like it kicks me out because I need a VPN apparently. But Isaacs plays so much online, and he like always he like he doesn't like rage, but he like gets mad, and it's so funny being in the call when that happens.
Hmm.
And it was just fun playing Mario Kart with him. We need more private lobbies. You need to get on Mario Kart with us.
Uh,
That'd be awesome.
maybe I'm just like I'm not a big like gamer like that anymore. Is the main thing.
Yeah, me neither really. Okay, so TF2, Mario Kart. I used to play a lot of CS:GO. CS. What would I do? I would literally just queue up like if oh my god, what was it called? I would literally queue up on like community servers. I would queue up, not surf, not retake. I would play so much retake. If you play CS:GO and you play on community servers and you know retake, then you definitely know retake. You literally just like spawn either CT or T on the bomb site, or you spawn on the bomb site. Like everybody's like they're like everybody's like waiting for CT to retake. Like the game is all about retaking the bomb site.
Hmm.
So it was just fun to play, and I would just like play that like all the time. CS:GO retake, CS:GO comp. I was like gold Nova. I was an ass. I was good. I was fire. I don't know what I was about to say. I was ass. I was so good at CS:GO. I was a scout demon. I was a pistol demon. One tap here, there, everywhere. I was ass at the op, low key. I was so butt. I would watch my brother play games. He would like play Super Mario Galaxy on the Wii or Okami or Pokemon like Diamond Pearl. What's that game called? Monsters. It's like it's about I'm looking up DS game about monsters fighting, and it was like what's it called? It was so good. Like you would like go from like level to level, but it was like the level was like Pokemon fights with like monsters that you would like create or like find, and then like you'd have like little games here and there where you like get more parts. Sorry, so hiccupy. Where you get like parts for like the monsters.
Hmm.
I think it was called like no, it was literally just called Monster Lab, and it was so fire. And I played like the most random games on DS. I play a little bit of Overwatch. I never really like. I only got to like I was like diamond or something. I was like plat diamond. Wasn't like wasn't super good. Wasn't bad. Only thing I had was like good aim. Bro, I played Valorant for like a week. That game was so butt. I played when the demo came out and I was like, oh, and I'm like I used to play CS:GO all the time. I was like, oh, I'll try out Valorant. So butt. Hate that game. You play that game? I'm sorry.
No,
I'm sorry.
I don't. Oh, oh,
Hello?
never mind.
Have I been lagging this whole time?
Like in and out. No, when
Okay.
you
You
said
can still
you, I
understand though?
thought yeah. When you said you, I thought you meant me personally for a second. I didn't realize you meant like just generally.
Oh, yeah, what games did you play?
Uh, not Mario Kart Wii, but I just play Mario Galaxy a lot. Um,
Oh yeah.
which I
Okay. I can't believe I forgot Super Mario Galaxy. Super Mario Galaxy and Mario Kart 8.
mhm.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. Admittedly, though, I've never beaten Mario Galaxy ever. Actually, I think most of my like childhood games I've never beaten because I was like just like stupid. Like I would play I had a Lego Harry Potter like 5 through 7, like the collection for the Wii, and I got soft locked.
Ooh, Lego games, bro. Lego games. Oh my God. I can't believe I forgot that. That was like the most goated thing ever. Lego games, and there's one other game I was about to say. Pajama Sam. Pajama
Oh,
Sam.
the point and
If you
click,
know
right?
Pajama Sam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, point and click.
Yeah, in the Harry Potter one though, there was some item you had to like take between rooms to like open a door or something, and you had to have it to get into the other one. And somehow I like dropped it in the
Yeah.
other room, and I couldn't like go back to get it. So I was just stuck, and there wasn't like a reset button, so I just kind of closed the game and gave up.
Oh, that's stupid. That's so stupid. Dude, I remember like whenever I think back to like the Lego games I used to play like Star Wars, Indiana Jones, Harry Potter, whenever I think back to it, like things like smell different, I can literally like smell the imagination like vaguely. Like it just like things just smell different, bro. You know what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm. Something different in the air.
And
Yeah.
also like whenever I used to play Super Mario Galaxy with my brother and I was like 10, whenever I think of Super Mario Galaxy, I just smell Hot Pockets. I can like just only smell Hot Pockets because we just would play Super Mario Galaxy
Mm-hmm.
and eat Hot Pockets.
Oh wait, did you have to be the little like the cursor character for the 2 player mode? Do you remember that?
Huh?
Like player 2 had to be like the little star cursor. They would shoot star bits. That's all they could do.
Damn. Yeah, I think I was that. think I was like 10.
Mm-hmm.
He would. I wouldn't. I wasn't. Oh, I played Just Dance. I was a Just Dance demon. I was a Just Dance demon. I could dance so good. Like 5-star and everything, 100% everything. I hit everything. I was so good.
Mm-hmm.
Just Dance like 2, 3, 4. I didn't have 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't even. I think to 7. I think it was 7. Yeah, it was so good.
Didn't they drop a Just Dance on the Wii in like 2020?
On the Wii?
On the Wii.
I don't know. I haven't been tapped into Just Dance since I was like 13 or
But
12.
I know there was some console they put one on that was like really old. They just put a new game on there for some reason. Like in the last couple
That's
years.
hilarious. I know there was Just Dance on PS4 because they had like motion tracking there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, with like the Connect and stuff. Or no, not Connect. What was
Yeah,
the?
because
It was the Move for PlayStation, right?
I don't know. I never had a PlayStation. Wait, yeah, what consoles did you have? Did you have like a Wii?
Yeah, I had all the like. I was born into having a Wii in my house.
Hmm.
Or that's not no. It came out in 2006. So I guess I just didn't remember. But there was a Wii. And then like 2014, I got a Wii U when Smash Bros came out because I wanted
Hmm.
it like really bad. And then when the Switch came out, I remember. Do you remember when the Switch came out and it was like super like hard to get one because of how like in demand it was?
No, I never had a Switch, bro. I wish I had a Switch, bro. Like I love playing Super Mario or Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I only play that with my friends, like at like I wouldn't even play it at lunch. I would literally just play it like when we were in a class and we like done all of our
Yeah,
work.
no, I would do that too.
Voice
Yeah.
crack, first voice crack. Yeah.
Um.
I was like, I literally, when I first played it, my friend came over. I was like, yo, let's play. I was like, I didn't want to play it. So I was like, okay, what are the worst characters? And I'm like, I'll just play the worst characters. So I just like picked up like Little Mac and, I forget who else, but, and then one day randomly on YouTube, you know that YouTuber Peanut? He's like, I literally watched him play Little Mac. He's like the most like demented Little Mac I've ever seen. Like he does stuff on Little Mac I didn't even know existed, bro. It's like crazy.
mhm.
It's crazy.
But yeah, the Switch was
I
so
don't watch him
like.
anymore, but it was like a week. Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, the Switch was so like in demand that like you couldn't get any of the bundles for like months. And I wanted Breath of the Wild like super bad, so for my birthday, my parents like got Breath of the Wild for me so I would have it. I didn't have the console, I just had the box for the game because I couldn't actually play it. And I think in like July or August, like the Switches were finally like back in stock, so I got one
Mm,
then.
nice.
Yeah,
Did you beat that game though?
Breath of the Wild, I did beat.
Okay. 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 Okay.
Yeah, no, I by the time I got to middle school, I could start beating my games, but all my like elementary school
Oh, okay.
ones, mm. Although
Yeah. I get it.
I don't know if you played Hollow Knight, but that's one I haven't beat. And there's like no, actually no, Hollow Knight and Sonic Mania for both of those. I've gotten stuck on the final level, and I just can't beat it.
My brother used to play so much Sonic as well. I'd watch him play Sonic. It was fire. I think it was like the one where he's like a knight on Wii. Apparently that game is awful. People say it's a bad game, but like I remember it being good.
I mean, the soundtrack's good in that game.
I don't remember. I was like 8.
Yeah, no, I used to download all the Sonic soundtracks, put them on my like iPod Touch, so I was bumping the Night of the Wind theme.
Bro, I had an iPod when I was in like grade or like an iPod. I had something where like it was like a little micro like thing where you plug like a headset into it and you had like buttons to like go through the songs that you put on it through your
hmm
computer. And I was in like grade 2, like I was listening to like I don't even I was listening to like LMFAO and like in class I'm like this is so awesome. Oh my god. And like listening to like just like whatever like kids like whatever I listened to when I was like 7. I don't know. Random.
hmm
I think the hamster dance song was on there.
That's a banger.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be a good sample beat.
Yeah. I don't sample a lot anymore. Like once I started doing the Gucci stuff, I stopped sampling a lot.
hmm
Uh, but there was one thing I did sample yesterday that like I sampled. If you know me and you know like I'm a Ray Music like demon, you know like I'm a big fan of Bill Orcutt and Chris Corsano's Made Out of Sound. Have it on vinyl. I accidentally bumped up my rating on it, so I'm not an OG rating or like rater of it anymore. Not like day one or anything. But I sampled the first song off there the other day, and what I made out of it, I was so happy with. So I really want to do something with that. I didn't put in like any drums to it. I kind of want to get like Issa, like Heroin, to do something on that because I feel
Mhm.
like they do something cool on that.
Yeah,
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah.
Something that I definitely know though was that I beat Baruta Boy in the last episode, and I
Oh,
want to
I
continue
forgot
my
about this.
I want to continue my streak, and I just want to let you know, Casey is fucking terrible at rock paper scissors. Okay, I just want to go through the list real quick. Isaac, May, Luca, Noah, Ahmed, they've all lost. Carter is like
Okay.
the only KSC person, and technically Bappy now also, but they were like kind of indoctrinated, so that doesn't count. So Carter is literally the only KSC person that's ever won rock paper scissors. So there's a lot riding on this for you.
You know what? You know what's funny?
What?
I may or may not have studied your every move.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll see about
So
that.
I know what you go first. And you might remember, I'm just getting in your head early real quick, just letting you know. This is what KSC does.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, just close your eyes.
Close your eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, uh-oh. Okay.
No, paper.
Yeah, I know. So yeah,
Yeah.
you're up one. Rock,
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
paper, scissors, shoot. Okay.
Okay. Rock,
Rock,
paper, scissors,
paper,
shoot.
scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors,
paper,
shoot.
scissors, shoot. Oh my god!
This is so
Okay,
intense. Okay.
I'm lost now. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait, let's get a halftime break. Halftime.
Okay. But like, you shouldn't be stressed. Like, you're in the lead right now. If I lose, it's over.
Hold on. I need to think because like. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors, shoot. We have the same mind. Okay.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors,
Rock,
shoot.
Paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh, okay.
I should have gone pro.
Okay. So now we're tied.
I was really thinking that you were gonna think that I was gonna think. Oh, I don't know. Okay.
Okay.
Rock,
paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors, shoot.
Oh, let's go.
This interview's done. This interview's done. I just got banned off KSC. I just got demoted. I got like cut off. Like no one just cut me off. Like this instant. He just DM me right now.
Mm-hmm. That's the real KSC curse.
Like, can't believe it, bro. Like I was like doubting myself. I was like doubting myself so much with that. I should have gone with my instinct, bro. I was like going with like my second instinct.
Mm. Okay, I just hope you know I have no strategy when I do these. I just do whatever comes up in my mind first. Like
I try to like think of all the things you've done and all the things I've done, and then balance it out, and then like times it, and then divide it, then add, like subtract. Like it's all a game of math.
I will say though, on the last one, I was thinking about going rock, and then last second I did scissors instead. Because I was like, what if he does paper again?
I was gonna say what I was thinking is what I thought you were gonna think. I thought you were thinking that okay, he's gone paper every time. He thinks I'm gonna think that he's gonna think that he's gonna do paper, but like I don't know. It's all a game of like, I don't know. It's all math. I didn't do the math right.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, another hidden rivalry interview, another KC member losing rock paper scissors. What's new?
What's okay, buddy? You're too cocky. Too cocky.
I don't know. I feel like I've kind of earned it. I don't know. Like I checked recently. I have like a 66% win rate.
Maybe you joined KSC now. I really thought I was gonna win. I literally forgot about like I literally forgot about rock paper scissors until like just like when you were about to talk about it. I literally like sensed it.
All right. Moving on. So, despite being from Canada in your short time producing, you managed to work with artists from all over the world, like Broadway from Brazil,
Mm,
Jackzebra from China, and Zay from
mhm,
Iceland.
mm,
Another artist you've been able to work with though is Five Fingers Noah from Texas. And you have a song
the Den Grim
with
Reaper.
QWERTY called Airport. So what are some
Ooh,
places that
yeah.
you'd love to travel to?
Travel to New York for the second show. Honestly, I don't think about traveling a lot. Maybe like somewhere nice where there's like I was gonna say where there's like a lot of trees and mountains, but that's literally Canada. Like I love like trees and like fresh air and like just grass and like just like in Canada here is like so nice. Like all the mountains, like if you like drive up to like if you drive to any of the mountains, it's so beautiful. Like I love it. And where would you like to travel?
Uh, I mean, like you said, New York for another show would be nice. Uh, but honestly, I think most of it's kind of hinges on like my online friends and like where they live, just to go meet people. Cause like I'm not much of like a traveler either. But like, would be cool to go to the UK and meet my friends there. It would be cool to go to Cali because I know a lot of people from there. Also, New Jersey, surprisingly, I know a lot of people from that area. Like I know Ruby's from there, and then I have some other friends that are also
Mm,
in the area.
yep.
So yeah, yeah, I'm not much of a travel person either.
Where have you been?
In terms of like states, I'm trying to think. I've
Okay.
been to Massachusetts, New York, Colorado. I've been to California. I've been through like a bunch of the South because of some like summer camp I had to go to one time. Like it was for a Boy Scout thing, and like we had to drive like all the way through all the South to get to like Georgia for something. So I don't know if those count. If you like
I did Pokemon camp,
poke. Wait, that sounds sick. What?
bro. It was you know what was actually not sick about it is I lost my Pokemon cards, bro. I brought my Pokemon cards and I lost them.
Did they get stolen or did you
I
just lose
think
them?
some kid stole them. Some kid must have stolen them. But what did we do? We panned for gold. We like went out into the forest to look for Pokemon. I don't know. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
We watched like Pokemon videos. I think we watched the Pokemon movie. I had popcorn. It was awesome. I don't know if it was like a day thing. It must have been like just a for a
That
day
has to
because
be
I
a day
don't.
camp. Yeah.
Yeah. I've been. Where have I been to? I've been to Canada. I went to Alaska. I've been to Mexico when I was like 10. Yeah, that's it. I haven't traveled much either. Haven't been to like Toronto or I haven't been to like Quebec or I've just been like in like the British Columbia
Mm-hmm.
like province area and like Saskatchewan and I think Manitoba or Edmonton. I don't know my provinces anymore. I messed up one there. I don't know what one, but I messed up one.
Yeah, I forget how big Canada is. Like, cause like
It's
would you say
pretty
Canada
big.
is generally like kind of like separate from like itself too in terms of like the provinces?
I don't know. I really have like never thought about it. Like Saskatchewan doesn't feel that much different from Vancouver. Like, well, that's not true at all actually. But like now that I'm like thinking back to like the past and like times traveling, it's like so different. Like Saskatchewan is like flat land, like all flat land. Not all of it, but like most of it's flat land. So
Mm-hmm.
like some other like relatives and my family lives. And like when we go there, there's like no mountains, which is like unusual for me because like I'm so used to seeing mountains everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Okay, maybe I would want to go to Canada then, cause like I don't just go like hiking in Canada or something.
Yeah, hiking is really nice over here. I like going hiking with like my dog and my
Mm-hmm.
parents.
Yeah, definitely better than here, cause
It's
I
really
imagine the
nice.
weather is also like way
A lot of good
better
lakes.
where you're at.
It can be really nice. It can also be really shitty if it's like super rainy, but
Mm-hmm.
you just plan around that.
Yeah, but that's better than being too hot though, 'cause that's the issue in Texas.
Yeah. Are you where you are you in like Houston or
I'm from Houston, and then I'm
it's
in
like the only
college in
Texas place
Austin
I
right
know.
now. So like pretty far from like Noah. Like Texas is really big, so it's not like I'd love to meet up with like Texas people more often, but like everyone's so like spread out. Like it takes longer to drive through like all of Texas than it does like multiple states, I think. Just
Hmm,
'cause how big it is.
damn. British Columbia is pretty big. There's a band called IO like an hour like it's on like an island near me. It's on Victoria
Mhm.
and they're crazy. Like I tried sampling them and I did sample them, but there's no BPM because it's like this one album is like emo experimental rock for improv, and like
Mm-hmm.
the drums are all just like improv, and like it's so crazy. Plus, like the production is so full, and like the mixing is like screaming his heart out, and it's like insane. Wouldn't expect it to be from Victoria. It's crazy.
Mm-hmm. Moving on. So I feel that when it comes to new production, you're most known for two specific styles, right? So there's like obviously like the Gucci beats, and then you're more like
Yep.
sample based like jerk slash like low end beats, like Hand Nest by Ruby
Yeah.
Red or like 24.
Yeah. Definitely
Um,
do more low end. I'm not like so. Let me finish your question. I'm sorry, I cut you off so early so many times, bro.
you're good. Um, so well, that's what you're most well known for. That's not all you do. You have a lot of like hypnagogic pop stuff, and then slush wave stuff on your SoundCloud as well. Like, do you like Kush? Dude, I love Kush so much. That song is gorgeous. But what other kinds of
Oh
music
yeah,
do you want to like explore more going forwards?
amazing question. Like I was saying before, dub techno, ambient techno, maybe like neo psychedelic. That shit is so good. I don't know how to like get that sound, but just like that vibe is crazy. Big fan of like noise music. Don't listen to it like as much as I used to, but like big fan. Like just like the textures and like how like you can create an atmosphere with like just like you can create an atmosphere with like anything, bro. It's crazy. Um, Other genres. I have like I have like lists of like because I know Ruby Red likes putting like genres, just like getting like groups of genres and like kind of like piecing stuff together like for like ideas,
Mm-hmm.
and like MIDI music, like kind of like that like playful kind of like tacky like the Utopian Virtual.
Mm-hmm.
um Cumbia stuff is fire. I've tried to make footwork before. I'm not like super good at it, but like I just like messing around with it. um I like that like the sequence and tracker kind of stuff, and like kind of like the computer kind of like stuff, like also like glitchy stuff. I am I don't know if I'll ever be able to like make like emo or like Midwest emo. Not like that Midwest emo where it's like the new kind of Midwest emo, kind of like Brave Little Abacus and
Mm-hmm.
like Mass Dancers, like the production and just the like that album's so crazy. Just like I tried sampling I try sampling like a lot of like post-hardcore and emo and like screamo and stuff like that. So you went through my SoundCloud and listened to a bunch of stuff?
Like everything on there, yeah.
Am I back? Hello?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. So I'm not that lag is so bad, bro. Um
Yeah, no, I listen to like everything that's on your SoundCloud,
uh,
and then all the stuff that you
what
had in
was
like
your
the
least favorite one? What was the
playlist.
one that you didn't like?
What? Bro, I have to go like open it and check.
Okay, never mind then. Don't need any
Well,
negativity over here.
I don't know why would you ask that. Okay, but no, I really liked like Kush.
I don't
Like
know. I just felt like you had one.
if it was one that I don't like care about super much, maybe like the half hour
Yeah,
long
I'm a big
like dark ambient one.
oh yeah. I literally made that because like you that was just all in FL Studio. Like you can literally just like put a bunch of effects and like just like scroll wheel. Like I've found this through like some video. Like if you scroll wheel on all the effects, like the sound will like get mangled and whatnot, and then just like editing, like recording everything, and just like I don't know. It was just making random whatever. There was one thing I did that with like a birds with like some like bird VST I found. And I just made like a bunch of like bird sounds and then just fucking like meshed it all up.
Mm-hmm.
And then some guy on Instagram literally DM'd me saying, "Dude, I loved your CaseOh bird song like little piece. It was awesome." Because I named it "Get This Dude Banned" with the CaseOh profile picture, and it's like the bird song like EAI like noise drone stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Because I like that kind of stuff. I think of like other genres. I know Noah tries to like do a lot of genres.
Or at one
Um,
point, I don't think as much anymore, but he was definitely doing like ritual ambient and whatever before he was like Five Fingers Noah.
mm, yeah. Um, I had one thing. Oh my God, I don't want to lose my bro. I keep forgetting like important things I want to say, bro. Oh yeah, Slush Wave. I'm like a big fan of like Telepath. I used to listen to like a ton of
Mm-hmm.
Telepath, and like last year I literally just went like through the 2023 releases of Slush Wave, like, and I always check it for like new stuff. And that like last year was such an incredible year for music. Like, if you like, and there was this one like slush wave artist that like it was so like just incredible. There was one that was I forget the dude's name. It's on Spotify and it's like it's so good. The guy's name is, oh, I'm so close to finding it, bro. Oh, the guy's name is You Still Feel Them Out There, comma, Don't You? And he has two albums, and they're like two of the best slush wave projects I've ever heard. Like they're incredible. They're so like atmospheric and like they're not droning or they don't feel like they're ever getting like repetitive. And like it's such like clean production. Like it's not muddy. It's not like it's so clean. It's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And like I like making slush waves. So I just like whenever I make the slush wave, I literally it's when I'm in beat block and I just like load up Trend Extreme or Korg Wave Station or Korg M1 or just like any old VST like made like does the old sound, put some like notes down and then like strings, bells. So, I usually don't like adding drums to my slush wave. And then once I have it all done, I'll lay it out and then I'll render it out, or I'll like make like a song, like a pre-existing song with what I got, and then I'll put in a new FLP, and then like phaser, delay, reverb, modulation, Valhalla space modulator, like three phasers, three delays until like I just get like this like nice, just like uh atmosphere going.
Mm-hmm. So would you maybe
Yep.
say that being such a big fan of like music has helped you like get better at music so quickly just because you already have such like an understanding of it?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I feel like if I didn't love music like I do, I wouldn't have been here right now. Like, been making music for a year, and some people say I'm already better than them when they're like been doing it for longer than I have. But since I just love music so much and like am passionate about it, it's just like pushed me to just keep getting better. Also,
Mm-hmm.
like just like when like to get better, what I did, I don't other than just grinding, I watched like so many tutorials, just watching what other people are doing, and like if I like something, then like I take inspo, or if I don't like something, I just go on to like the next video. You're just like getting ideas. It's really all just about like getting ideas and just like putting them all together.
Mm-hmm.
Like also like just like getting like a collection of sounds, like presets, and then just like putting like even before I even put one idea down, just have an idea of like how a beat will sound with like what instruments I pick out, like a weird pluck, like a like a bell, usually for my beats I'll do like I'll put plucks in first and then maybe a clap and then just in my head I'll like try to like think of like some like funky little melody, like lay it out. So I don't know. It's really just about getting inspired, just having ideas.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Yeah. And on that topic, so and you kind of already answered it before, but I guess you want to go more in depth with it. But one question I like to ask while in these interviews is who some of the artists like dream collabs would be. And I feel like you've already been able to like achieve a lot of what these people's like dream collabs would be. Like you've worked with Moh Baretta, Acid Souljah, Jackzebra, potentially Polo Perks if that all goes well. 'Cause I know that's kind of in the air right now. So who would some of your like dream collabs be?
I didn't say this before, but I may or may not have a song with your arch nemesis, somebody you hate.
Oh,
Will
okay.
Polo
Hold on,
Perks.
hold on. Wait, who is my arch nemesis? Hold on.
Polo Perks.
Oh no. Okay, I thought you were talking about a completely different situation. Somebody else. Never mind. Okay.
Oh no, no. Because I remember in an old interview you said Polo Perks blocked you.
Oh yeah, he still has me blocked. So in all of the like for all the dogs like Instagram posts and stuff, like for me it looks like Lee and Dorian just like forgot to tag him in because I don't see it.
Well, when I posted the Fishman's, people love this beat. I don't know if you've heard it, but the Fishman's low end beat, you've heard that,
You
right?
showed me, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. When I posted that, I was like, it was originally for Zyber. Like I would like made it for Zyber, and then Polo Perks DM'd me. He's like, he wants it. Sent it to him. The arrangement was ass, by the way. Like the intro took way too fucking long, and so I sent it to him. He sent back a video of him rapping on it, like kind of like this, like these cameras like looking up, and he's like, just his like shitty recording of like him rapping on it. Like, yo, this is so fire, and he like wanted me to like change the arrangement, so I changed it, send it back. Haven't heard anything. And then one day I asked him, "Yo, did you ever finish that song? Could I get it and like hear and like listen to it?" Left me on scene. So I don't know if it's a. It's probably like unreleased, and he might have it. He might not. Maybe he doesn't want me to like have it to like leak it. But I don't know. If it takes too long, then I just maybe I'll just get Zyber to do it. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know.
I mean, if it takes too long, that's just kind of on
Oh,
him if he's not
okay.
gonna communicate about it.
Yeah. Okay. Artists. You say dream collab?
Yeah, like dream collabs. Like it doesn't have to necessarily be like feasible. Just like anyone.
Okay, Certified Trapper, Hayden Kolb, Z Loopers. I said Gucci Mane. That'd be sick.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be sick. More with Jackzebra. Always love his music so much. Toe. Maybe I can find some like weirder artists
And I
or
have
somebody like just like different.
I have another question. Like not like written, but just like that might be better because like we haven't talked about it yet. But like, what is your like end
Yeah.
goal with music? Like, where do you want to like be at?
I just want for end goal with music for me would be to have like a pre-existing like discography of like artists I've worked with and like I've worked with like Noah, Zyber, Bappy, Ruby, all these artists like get like an idea going for like like the collect like the group of people I work with, expand on that, keep making more music, find more artists to work with, make others collab with others. Like having Acid Souljah and Jackzebra collab was like such like a dream come true because like I just like wanted that to happen.
Mm-hmm.
And I tried getting I've asked Chris Too Easy like, yo, I've got Acid and Jackzebra to work. I would love if you and Jack would work because like you follow each other on Instagram and like you're like, yo, that'd be sick. And then Chris just does his own thing, but he thinks it'd be cool.
Yeah.
And the one on the Pluggnb beat, I'm like, yo, you should get Jackzebra on this. He'd be like, yo, that'd be sick. And I'm like, yeah, that would be. He's like, thanks for showing love or something. I don't know. Also, like getting 10K. I just want people to work with Jackzebra. More people should work with Jackzebra. It'd be so crazy. Like, I just want that to like happen, bro. And also
Mm-hmm.
like user 116, like that's like one of like Jackzebra's like people he works with, and like another artist from China,
Oh,
Pluggnb,
who's
Super
isn't it
Fire,
like
Bloodsboy.
HSPB or something?
That that's Jackzebra's girlfriend.
Okay, because like I
Yeah,
really like her
she's
stuff.
super fire.
Yeah.
Ooh, like if I could work with Yellow Swans, that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Like Yellow Swan. I'm trying to find some like shit that like I would like. It'd be so weird to work with. If I got like a like beat collab like me and Otomo Yoshihide, me and Panda Bear, me
Mm-hmm.
and um me and Certified Trapper, me and Hayden Kolb. Um, Imagine just like seeing a song that's produced by like somebody that you never like imagine. Like two names beside each other that'd be like so like what? It's
Yeah.
like bridging a gap and
Mm-hmm.
like just having something there like be there. Be so crazy.
Yeah, I was talking about this in the BPIV interview, but
Um,
there's a Kevin Abstract song with Lil Nas X, and then the producers on that song are Quadeca and DevStacks. You know who DevStacks is, right?
that's hilarious. Oh my God.
Lil Nas
It's
X
so
brought
funny.
DevStacks. It's just such like a
Vaguely. I don't know. I don't know too much. I don't know too much about Dove Stacks.
he's like the guy that kind of like pioneered like Regalia and stuff.
Oh, okay. Some of like the people on like Audrey's super fire. They're from like Lethbridge. Atomist is crazy. Bro, I've been trying to get Baruda to like make this open on my beat for like my. I want to make it like a Spotify exclusive for and like have Baruda on it. He's busy with school, bro. He has
Oh,
school.
he was talking about it during his interview because he said he's gonna try to get it done after he finished recording it.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think of like Alicia Crampton would be crazy.
Mm.
Alicia Crampton, I'm a big fan of Alicia Crampton. The outro on DJE until I what's it called until I find you again. Bro, the accordion on that like literally makes me tear up, bro. Like in my beats, you hear the accordion. Like I just love putting that in there. It's not because of that. I just want to say like the accordion on that song is so beautiful. It's just like
Oh,
tear jerker.
what's the
Um,
song him called? It's on the E plus E project. There's no much. She's rocking that shit like that is like the most beautiful song ever. I think it's called it might just be called Dreaming. I think.
I don't know. I haven't listened to it in a while. I literally only know the last song now because I just listen to it like all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure. Okay, I'm sure. Okay, let me find some like random artists that I think would be so funny if like I got like to collab with. James Ferraro. That'd be crazy. If we gotta work with James
Mm-hmm.
Ferraro, that'd be crazy. Grind Mode. Oh, I don't know who the producer for Grind Mode is, but like, do you know about Grind Mode? Like the
No.
2000s like Southern. They have this song called She's So Fly. One of the greatest songs I've ever heard in my life. Like it's so good. You can look up Grind Mode, She's So Fly.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this like juke Southern like club banger. It's like so crazy. It's just so fire. They have other good music as well. Bill Orcutt, if you know Bill Orcutt. Hearts Bonfire. I don't know if that's like a band or like a person. They're super cool. You know Hearts Bonfire?
No.
I'm really just looking at my rate music. Hasherat, that'd be crazy. Ivy, already said that, Ivy. Yeah, do you think anybody would work with my style? Do you think of any like people I haven't worked with that would like be
Uh,
good together?
I feel like that shouldn't be a hard question. I'm trying to think because there's so many people that are like for my like drill gaze project that I've been working on. A lot of that tape is getting people to hop on beats that they would never normally like use and having them turn out like awesome. And I'll send you
Mm,
one of them after we're done recording this. There's like a specific one I want to show you, but I feel
okay.
like in all honesty, I think anybody could work on a TICOX'S beat if they really wanted to.
Yeah.
Like you said,
I
Jackzebra,
need to like lock in with
like you said, your style
yeah.
doesn't really fit
I would love
Jackzebra,
like
but he still sounds good on I Saw Baby Yoda. So
yeah, I don't know. I would love to work with Jackson. That's all. She's so fire. I'm such a big fan.
hmm
Jackzebra.
the only song of his I can
CaseOh. I want to
name.
work. I want to work with CaseOh. I want to work with CaseOh.
Okay. The only Jackzebra song I can name isn't even by name, but it's the one that samples Canon in D.
Oh, that's with MC Nutsbag,
Yeah.
bro. MC Nutsbag and dude, I was already talking about that song like in like a voice call the other day. I'm pretty sure it's the MC Nutsbag. You can hear like the ambience on his like recording. Like he like clicks. You can't hear him like start the verse. But, like he's rapping, and then once it like nears the end, you can hear like some like white noise, and then you can hear him like click like to stop the recording. It's so funny. I love that song so much.
hmm
Dude, Jack 1888 is like such a good project. And what's crazy is like that's not even my favorite. Like Young Powerful Run mixtape is so fire. Like it's just like I don't know if you're a fan of like that kind of style of Pluggnb, but or, like Diary,
I need to check out more
but
of it.
it's so good. So good. Well,
hmm
the first song isn't even like Pluggnb. It's like Cloud Rap Jerk, and it has like the gnarliest like bass tone like serum patch ever. It's so good. It
hmm
comes in. It's like a lawnmower. It's like and it's like so like insane.
hmm
Yeah.
Yeah. And as the episode comes to a close, is there anything you'd like to give a shout out to?
Shout out TWD98. That's Troy, Markart, Wee, Queso, Isaacs, Five Fingers, Noah, KSC, Bappy, Ruby Red, my family, Jackzebra, Acid Souljah, all the Twitter mutuals, Tag Linso, Mimics Gate, all my inspirations. Trying to think of other like close friends. Shout out Osglore. Shout out Ahmed. Shout out Adome. Shout out Clara. Shout out Baruda. Shout out. I want to like name like three more people. Did I already shout out Queso? Shout out Queso.
Mm-hmm.
If Queso, if you see this, I need producer tags. Shout out Conan O'Brien. Shout out. I need one more person. One more person. Shout out to Amu. Shout out to Amu for this
Thank you.
interview. Much love.
All right. Well, shout out to all those people. And shout out TICOX'S. Thank you for doing this. I know that this was a little out of your comfort zone, but I think as we did it, we got into it, had a good time. This is also, I don't know if you realize, but this is probably going to be the longest one ever. So
how long is it? Is this 3 hours? This is 2 hours.
It's been 2.5 hours.
Oh, hopefully the people will love it. Hopefully they won't click off. Hopefully they'll enjoy my rambling.
Yeah, because they have been getting longer and longer recently. Like Ahmed's is really long. Like these aren't out yet, but Ahmed's is really long, and then Baruda's like hit the record for like all time in length. And this is probably
Wait, how long is Bruda's?
2 hours 5 minutes.
Oh, I beat Rude out. Okay, good.
Well, that was after editing though, so I don't know, but we'll see.
Oh, wait, how long was his?
I think it was like
Like,
two
like the
hours
full
11 minutes, and this is
Oh,
past that
okay.
already. So yeah, so
Yeah, I got a
yeah,
lot to talk about.
lot to talk
From
about.
CaseOh to Jackzebra to Troy. I wish we talked about TWD98 more because like that's like my childhood Mario Kart hero, and he's still around.
Hmm.
If I missed anybody else to shout out, like any other producers and like friends I work with, I'm sorry. Shout out Zyber. Oh my God, Zyber, if you're watching this, bro, how could I forget to shout out Zyber? Shout out Zyber. Shout out Mins. Shout out Mins slash Chicksta for the fire cover on Ice Out Baby Yoda. Yeah, that should be good.
Yeah. But yeah, so all of TICOX'S links will be in the description down below. If you want to go check out his music, definitely go look at his Twitter. He's a very good Twitter user. You know how to tweet. What can I say?
Yeah, very funny. Very funny.
Yeah. And is there anything else that you would like to say?
No, I'm good.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm Amu. This has been the Hidden Driveway Show. Goodbye.
Peace.